special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
We're very excited here at Linton-Stockton Schools this year for another fall sports season. Our girls golf, boys tennis, cross country, football, and volleyball teams have begun their seasons successfully thus far, and we're looking forward to a great build-up to the tournament, IHSA sectionals and beyond for the teams this year. Certainly the kids have put in the practice and the effort to get the season started. Coaches have put in their efforts, and we know the combination of those things are going to get us where we want to be, and that is cheering the Miner Nation on in the later fall months.
Good evening and welcome to the home of Miner pride, Linton-Stockton Miner High School, where tonight the Miners are hosting Owen Valley on the varsity now. Linton coming in with a 4-5 record, trying to get to 500 tonight here at home, where Owen Valley coming in with a record of 10-3, an impressive record. And they come in with one of the best players in the state, I think you'd have to say, especially in 2A, a freshman who's averaging over 20 points a game, Aubrey Sparks. So it'll be interesting to see how the Miners deal with her. But that's in the varsity level. We've got the junior varsity coming up, as we always do first. Let me turn it over to Heather.
Well, I want to welcome all of you to however you're viewing, whether it is on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network or YouTube. So please let us know how on our graphic that you see, whether you are watching us on YouTube or whether you're watching us on the Champions Network. We're very excited to be able to syndicate to both, and obviously we're always going to push out the IHSAA Champions Network link because we are an affiliate, but we also know that many of you have expressed to us that you only have the option to watch YouTube TV, so this gives you that option as well. We should mention that this is our first of, Kevin, let's count this up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games this week. So junior varsity tonight for girls against Owen Valley, followed by varsity against Owen Valley. Then Thursday, and I'll go ahead and bring up this graphic so you can see on the screen where we're going to be next. Thursday evening, we will be covering the JV boys game only at Shakamak, and that is a 6 o'clock tip. Friday, we travel back to Shakamak for a SWIAC conference, and this is varsity girls at 6 o'clock, followed by varsity boys at approximately 7:30. And then Saturday, we travel to Oakland City, and that's where we're going to be playing a team from West Virginia for the shootout. Now, in speaking with their athletic director today, Ken French, Rock Creek Academy is going to be showing up again for this contest as well. And Linton will be playing the final game of the night, 8 p.m. our time, so it's 7 o'clock Oakland City time. I have all the information as far as admission fees, times of gates, concession stands and information, so you're going to want to watch our Facebook page pretty heavy this week for all of that information because many of these matchups are cash only. Once we get to Saturday and we complete Oakland City, we are finished with live stream coverage until the return from the holiday break. And as you see on the screen, our next broadcast will be January the 6th. Girls right back here as they host Vincennes Lincoln. Now, we want to mention that next week is the First Financial Classic. Many of you know that as the Wabash Valley Classic or the Pizza Hut Classic. That is in Terre Haute, and that we are unable to live stream from. So you'll want to keep kind of tuned to Facebook. So as we are able to push out any information, we will. But we do know that on the final day, December the 30th, WTWO Channel 2 in Terre Haute will broadcast on television those two games live.
And we believe the other games are live streamed, but we'll figure that out,
Right,
so that you have an option of watching.
Like last year, we watched them at home because I was on kind of some quarantine getting ready for surgery, so we were told to limit crowds and be home, and so we watched them last year as well. Students are taking finals this week, so that's why if you are listening to us in the stands and you're seeing us on the road and you notice we do not have any student assistants, is because we gave them the week off to be able to do their studies. They have lots, from what we've heard, they have lots of finals this week. Most of them are battling 5 to 7 finals this week. So we gave them the week off, and then we're going to come back, obviously, with a full plate for January.
And we're under about 9 minutes away now from the start of this junior varsity contest. We're certainly excited to bring you that. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Why don't we take a break here, and when we come back, we'll continue. This is Rader Media Sports. At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and we are currently in the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan Vaught Insurance for all of your insurance needs. Whether it be home, auto, or life insurance, his friendly staff will treat you like family, making sure you are covered. So call 812-384-3535 today. Kevin?
Both teams, junior varsity teams are on the floor now, loosening up for the contest to come. And
we will be joined by Greg Elliott here in just a few moments on color, and this will be his last appearance until we return from the holiday break as well. So we're very excited to be able to bring you this JV action with color commentary and play-by-play, as we always do. So we're very excited about that. Let's run through a quick few other sponsors that will be mentioned during rotation of tonight's broadcast. Quarter sponsor is always Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way, as they are your key to the very best. Our three-point shot sponsor is Walton Funeral Service. From one generation to the next and one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving you for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And scoreboard sponsor is Stenger Homes. Buyers have more motivation to buy before the end of the year with tax break implications. So don't wait. Give Michelle at Stenger Homes a call at 812-219-2307. And also, obviously, this is a little bit ahead of schedule, but stay tuned to the E2 Custom Creations post-game show. We're going to have some stats, some wrap-ups. Obviously, the coach hopefully will join us, but E2 Custom Creations is quickly producing lots of products ready for the Christmas holiday season. They can help you create the perfect personalized gift for your special person by laser engraving pretty much on anything. So if you have an idea or you need help with one, give them a call at 812-798-0174 or find them at E2 Custom Creations on Facebook today. And as a reminder, Christmas Eve is 1 week from today.
it's hard to believe.
It is. And it's hard to believe, too, that 2 weeks from today is New Year's Eve. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to ring in 2025 and get into a full plate of crossover between boys basketball and girls basketball. We've got girls sectional. We got boys sectional.
We got a whole lot of basketball
we have
yet this
a
week.
lot of basketball this week to send us out of 2024.
And Greg Elliott's joining us now. Welcome, young man.
How we doing?
All right. How are you doing?
Well, I'm all right. A little
Getting all situated. I don't leave you a lot of room, do I?
No, you're good. You're good. So,
well, we're getting ready to watch here as the junior varsity's getting ready to play Owen Valley. Greg, we'll talk a little bit. I know we'll talk later during the second edition of the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show when the JV game is complete, but kind of interested to see Aubrey Sparks play tonight.
yeah, I'll tell you, Owen Valley overall is a really, really good team. They're 10-3 coming in, and they're young. And Aubrey Sparks is the one that averaging over 20 a game leads the team there. But then you've got the Hogan girl, Elizabeth, or Bixler girl, the Hogan girl. Those are all players that you see a lot. So I think this is going to be one of those games where you look at things and the Miners are going to have their hands full, and it's going to be a good test at this point to see if we've made some adjustments and corrections from earlier in the season. So
I'd have to think Bella Franklin's going to draw that assignment.
I would say that she'll have that for sure.
As physical as she is, that'll be an interesting.
And that's pretty much what you expect. Bella's had that role for several years now, and they'll put her on the best player that the other team has and ask her to do a lot, and she generally comes through. So it'll be interesting to watch that matchup and how that plays out here. But again, I think it's going to be a really, really good game tonight.
Yeah, I think we're both looking forward to this one tonight. Heather?
Well, we should also mention that the starting lineups are brought to you by Klusner Construction of Linton. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction, it'll be done right the first time, every time when you choose Klusner Construction. So call Tony Klusner and Bart Wade of Linton today. And they actually, Kevin, just finished up a little project at our house this afternoon right before we came.
And what a shock that they would get it done quickly, and it's working instantly.
Done in an hour.
And
it's pretty amazing.
They are incredible, and we certainly love knowing that we can call them to get things taken care of, and
this was
they
something.
respond quickly.
This was something extra, not in the. Want to make sure that we understand that this was something that we kind of had added versus from our original.
Yeah, as we say with the ad, you get it done right the first time, every time.
Correct.
Which is wonderful. We're under 2 minutes now away from the start of this junior varsity game. People still filing in. I think we getting close to the holiday, but I think we can expect a pretty good crowd tonight. I think people are going to want to see Owen Valley.
Now, I will say that this Aubrey Sparks, her grandfather, Greg Rowdybush, I can see him right directly across the way. He lived right across the street from my dad and my grandmother and my Uncle Randy and all of them growing up. So I've known Greg my entire life. In Worthington. And he is very excited. I had the opportunity today to talk to him back and forth via Facebook. And so he's ready to go. He's ready for this matchup. I know he's very proud of his granddaughter and the Owen Valley team as well. So tonight's officials are Brock Thewis and Mike Voigtchild. Crowd is starting to fill in. I know that I did get a quick message from Jeff Hall, who says that he is watching from Shakamak Elementary right now and says, go get them, ladies. He has a 5th and 6th grade team over there for their ball game tonight as well.
Boy, it got awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Starting lineups.
Are they going to introduce starting lineups?
I don't know if they do. It looks like maybe
normally they don't, but it does seem to vary. But I know we're seconds away from the national anthem. I know that for sure.
And they may be holding that until
the varsity?
The varsity matchup as well.
You're right, Heather. That's right. Greg was about to correct me, too. Set me straight.
Well, it does vary from game to game, I think, based on who's performing. And
if we're on the road.
I know that there are a lot of teams that I pushed out today. Freshman boys are currently playing at Shakamak High School. Let's see here, obviously the high school girls. So there's a number of teams in action tonight. There's going to be a number of teams pretty much in action the rest of this week before this holiday break. Now, our scoreboard is not automated tonight, so I'll be running the clock manually as accurately as I possibly can during this matchup.
Looks like for Owen Valley of the junior varsity, it's Michaela Hall, Haley Armador, Addie Applegate, Kenzie Limeberry, and Aubrey Burkett. Could be Burkett, but and for the Miners, I'm sorry.
Please correct us if we pronounced something incorrect.
Miners coming out with it. Killian tries to pull the pass in, and it bounces off of her foot. That's the first turnover of the game for the Miners. Now, for the Miners, who we have here is Sophia Franklin, Abby McKee, I assume Marley Rummel. Yep, she's out there. And 24, Gaither, Addison Gaither, and I'm missing one person. Oh, Shaylee Killian. This is who we have out there. Now we got a turnover again, this time on Owen Valley. So the Miners bring it up. Sophia Franklin with the ball across the timeline. Works on the right side to Killian. He kicks it back out on top to Gaither. To Franklin. Great move with the left hand, but then kicks it back out. Killian is open. She puts it up. No. Great save by McKee. Gets it in. Well, now an errant pass. Killian's going to come up with it. So the Miners will get another shot at it. Remmel underneath. McKee, shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Wants to take it back up, and she's fouled. So Abby McKee will go to the free throw line. She'll get 2. It's good.
Good looking shot.
Abby's a good, consistent ball player. She really is.
She's done a good job on the boards and scoring inside this year for the JV.
Yeah, she's a real presence for him. Second one's good as gold, too. 2-0. Miners on top.
We should mention, too, that this quarter is sponsored by Key Associates of Linton. Call Allie Walton, Mary Beth Gerald, or Audrey Sparks of Linton today.
Thank you. Oh, and there's a turnover. I think it was a travel. And so the Miners will get the ball back and see if they can increase the lead here. Again, just underway.
Say hello to Melody Thewis, who's watching from home, sweet home. Had the opportunity to see your granddaughter and your great-granddaughter on Sunday.
Ball tipped out of bounds. They're going to give it over to Owen Valley. I'm sorry, Heather. Go ahead.
Well, we saw it's when Taylor and Addie came in, and I got the opportunity to introduce you to them.
Applegate. Addie Applegate coming across the timeline. Gets it over on the right side to Limeberry. Bounce pass inside to the pivot. That's Burkett. Now whip the ball around the perimeter. Now get it over in the right corner. Now spinning. Nice move. They kick it out for the jumper. It looked good for Applegate, but didn't even draw iron. It looked like it was right on the money. Just
a little long.
Just didn't make it. Killian with the ball to break the full court press. Gets it to Remmel. Now to Franklin. She's going to lose the ball. She gets her pocket picked, and now it's picked back. Killian with the steal. They're going to go to Remmel. Trey on the way. Off the back iron. No good. Owen Valley with a rebound. Patriots coming the other way. Applegate working on the left side. Hands it off to Amador. Her shot off the backboard. No good. Rebounds pulled out of there by Gaithers. Trying to go to an outlet. Boy, Greg, I always remember the outlets going out one way or the other. And it doesn't quite, not many teams do that anymore.
Yeah, they try, but, again, Owen Valley smothering the rebounder there pretty hard. That makes it really kind of difficult to get it out. Now, if you can get it out of there with that many people, then you've got, the numbers on the break on the other end. But they're just struggling to get that ball out to the wings.
McKee will inbound for the Miners against his full court press. Remmel gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Sophia Franklin. Dribbling with the left hand. She wants to take it to the cup, but loses control of the ball and it bounces out of bounds.
Marley got that ball there. That's one of those, I think, you want to see her take that all the way in until somebody picks her up, and then she can either dish or pull it back out, pull up a jump shot, but just pulled up a little early there.
Addie Applegate with the ball on the right. Passes off to Lineberry, and then back to Applegate. Now foul is called. I think it's going to be on Killian. So Rhea White now, number 5 in the ball game. Nice bounce pass to the pivot and a great inbound play to Burkett. 2 points for Aubrey. And it ties this game up at 2-2, and the Miners with another turnover on this full court press.
And that's on the 2-2 tie on the Stinger home scoreboard.
So with it out on top is Addie Applegate, sophomore. Works it on the right side to Lineberry. And they lose control of the ball, but they maintain possession. Hall with the ball out on top. White. Applegate. Turns around, wants to penetrate, can't. Miners doing a good job on defense. There's a little hook pass to the top of the key. Hall that drives inside off the glass. No good. Foul call.
Oh, Valley did a good job moving the ball around the perimeter and kind of getting that defense moving. They skipped past there, wide open.
Looks like that's number 10, isn't it, Michaela Hall? Can't quite see when they're at the line. There, that one's off the back. Maybe we'll see now. Yep, that's her. Misses the first free throw. She will get another one. Coming the other way. McKee tries to dish it off underneath, and it's stolen away. We're coming the other way. Applegate with the ball on the right-hand side. Whips it out on top to Hall. To White. Back to Applegate. Hook pass inside. Nice move to Burkett. Aubrey has 4, all 4 of her team's points. Again, leading 4-2. Out on top, Killian with the right hand, driving with the right hand, and then tries a pass to McKee, Abby McKee, and Abby couldn't get it. Patriots bring it up across the timeline with the 4-2 advantage. Right-hand side jumper, Applegate, no good. Rebound, though, is pulled back down by White. Now they get it back underneath to guess who? Aubrey Burkett having it all her way. Now with 6 points, her team leading 6-2. Sophia Franklin across the timeline for the Miners, trying to get something going, and they finally tip it to Remmel. Marley wants to take it all the way in, and they call traveling. Lineberry and bounding to Applegate. Killian waiting for her at the half-court mark. Maggie Mullis getting ready to check in for the Miners. Again, going to the cutter. Oh, she had a wide-open hoop to her left. She turned to her right and then missed it off the glass. Killian. Shot up, no good by Marley Rummel. Franklin's able to corral that rebound, and she's going to put up a follow shot off the front of the rim, no good. Loose ball, and Burkett is going to get the rebound. Applegate. Nice bounce pass, almost too fast, but Patriots able to corral it. Now we got pass in the lane, but a foul call before they can get anything done with it.
I think I got Shaylee there on a reach in there. That'd be her second.
Mullis coming in, Killian going out. Trying to wait to inbound the ball. Then they finally get it into Burkett. Burkett goes underneath to White. Spin move and then passes it off. Top of the key jumper. Rims off. No good by Applegate. And there's a whistle. They're going to give the ball over to the Miners. Ball went out of bounds. Remmel. Marley gets it across to Gaither. Gaither working on the right side. Wants to get it to McKee. They do. Abby inside doing what she does best. Pounding the ball and taking the rock right to the cup. 2 more for Abby. She has all 4. So basically, Aubrey Burkett has 6. And Abby McKee has 4. That's where the score stands right now, 6-4. We're just down to seconds here in the first quarter. Greg, I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't sure they were going to call that for just a second. But, this pressure that Owen Valley's putting on is not being handled very well by the Miners right now.
Amador coming in, and Hull has checked out for Owen Valley. McKee has her pocket picked by Burkett. Nice pass off, taking it off the glass, no good, too hard. Rebound goes to Owen Valley. And now Karam's almost out of bounds, but they were able to secure it. And there's a jumper by Burkett, and boy, she gets 2 more. She's got 8. Nice soft jumper, just when you think she does most of her work underneath. Ooh, you don't go that ball's picked off. There's a jumper at the buzzer, off the rim, no good. So at the end of 1, it is 8-4. Owen Valley leading the Miners JV girls basketball. This is Rader Media Sports. Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org.
Watching somebody come up the steps with pops, popcorn, and nachos, and man, those nachos look good.
They do.
We should remind everyone that this is the second quarter, and it's sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
So the Patriots getting ready to inbound from the side with a commanding 8-4 lead already after the first quarter. I say commanding because it's all Aubrey Burkett. Oh, there's a steal, almost a steal. Aubrey Sullivan is now in the ball game for the Miners.
Audrey, yep. Called it on the ground.
It'd be interesting to see if what Audrey can get done from the point, setting up the offense. I think they're having some trouble with that. Here's a pass. Burkett shot up, no good. Foul is going to be called on McKee. Abby picks up the foul. Just underway, quarter number 2, and Burkett will go to the line. She'll get a pair. I have to wonder, is she on the... Yeah, she is on the varsity roster. Figured she was. Shot no good. I've been so shocked. She's done everything so well. It's the first time this game that we've seen her do anything. That
it's just a little strong, but
she
played very well.
She really has put her team on her back and giving them right now an 8-4 advantage, and she'll try to make it 9. And then all 9 of those belong to her. Nope, or all 8. She missed both. Sophia Franklin bringing the ball up. Miners trying to get something done here. Go on the left side to Remmel. Remmel wanted to get it to Sullivan. Aubrey takes it in, dishes it out. Back to her. Back to Remmel. Remmel looks on the right side. Tries a nice feed to to Sullivan. Or no, to Miners. Shot top of the key. No good. Follow is good, and I assume it was Burkett again.
It was.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for her.
Just missed the block.
10-4 is our score. Franklin with the ball. See what the call is here. They'll inbound from the side. 5:39 to play in the first half. 10-4 if you're just joining us. Miners trailing. Junior varsity competition here. Audrey Sullivan with the ball out on top. She keeps backing off. Now she goes around a screen. She's not finding anybody moving. Now whips it out on top. Remmel's open. Marley takes it. Oh, I thought that was going to fall. It was a tray. And it just rolled around. Amador with the ball. Kicks it out on the left side to Limeberry. Her shot up, no good. Sullivan with the rebound. Audrey off and running. Gets it up off the glass, and the shot should count. It will. Fouled on Rhea White. And finally somebody other than Abby McKee and Aubrey Burkett has scored.
Audrey did a good job there of using her body, protecting that ball.
Free throw, rims around and falls. It was almost a continuation kind of thing. She got fouled, but she was already in the air and got the shot to count. So that makes it 10-7, a little closer ball game. There's a nice drive, but the shot up off the glass is no good. It'll be Minor basketball. Now Burkett rolls out of bounds. Applegate coming back in. Going out now is Rhea White.
We should mention that tonight's scoreboard is sponsored by Stanger Homes.
Miners inbound. Sullivan with it across the timeline. Now she's got to set up the offense. Franklin with the ball on the left-hand side, driving with the left hand, jumper in the air, rims around, no good. It was a good jumper, and it was the right idea. It just didn't fall for her. There, the ball tipped out of bounds. What'll they say? It'll stay with the red of Owen Valley. Inbound to Burkett. Amador now in the corner. Limeberry. Burkett gets double teamed. I thought she was going to lose the ball out of bounds, but she didn't. Kicks it out. Amador's jumper, no good. Doesn't even draw iron. Sullivan, they're going to triple team her, and she's going to dribble her way out of it. Unbelievable. Gets it across the timeline. Errant pass there intended for Remmel. Goes out of bounds. Miners with a turnover. Three minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Amador with the ball to the left wing. Gets it to Hall. Hall goes underneath to Burkett. She knows how to get position, dribbles the ball, and I think it's going to go off Franklin out of bounds. So it'll continue with Owen Valley. Now we have another substitute, J.C. Archer coming in, and Audrey Sullivan coming out. I don't know the rule, and I'm going to have to ask Coach one of these days how that works as far as playing.
I think they get 5 quarters
Is
a night.
Is that what it is? Thank you, Greg.
I'm not 100% sure that's what it's always been, but
I've wondered about that.
It.
Burkett with the ball out on top, gets it over on the left side to Applegate. Now nice rolling move toward the hoop by Hall, but the shot was no good. Franklin, Sophia coming across the timeline to Gaither. Over to J.C. Archer. Archer underneath Mullis. Back to Archer. J.C. gets it to Gaither. Goes back to Archer. J.C. picks up her dribble and turns around. Oh, somebody lost a boot. Archer. Getting her shoe back on.
That happened Saturday with Cooper Smith.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. I don't even think those shoes tie, do they? I think they just slide them back on. There's an inbounds. Picked off by the Patriots. They're off and running. Errant pass went a little bit over the head of Lindley Sanders is now in the ball game. She couldn't pull it in. They'll go once again with the full court press. So J.C. Archer will get the opportunity to break it. Kicks it out to Franklin. She'll drive off the glass. No good. Rebound coming the other way. Sanders off the glass. Nice shot, but it didn't fall. The follow is no good. The rebound is kicked out. It's going to be no. Save it just in time from an over and back. Sanders with the ball on the right side. Be interesting how they do here without Burkett on the floor finally, Greg.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to have to find another scorer there because she's done it all first half here.
Oh, there was a nice deflection by the Miners because that was an open layup to the cutter, Michaela Hall. And someone I didn't see got their hand up and deflected that pass. 10-7 is our score, and J.C. Archer gets her pocket picked by Addie Applegate. Kick it out. Shot up on the way by Sanders. No good. Archer with a rebound. She gets double teamed. And a foul is called on Applegate.
I would expect to see the same thing in this varsity game tonight with Owen Valley. Doing exactly what they did there, trapping that rebounder or that outlet and then putting that type of pressure that we've put on, that we're seeing this JV put on.
It's one of those double-edged swords. You could also give up points doing that, but you can also get a big lead. Miners have used the press in late games.
And again, it's the really good teams are going to take care of all of those things and work around them. But pressure definitely causes a lot of problems.
That shot goes out of bounds. Michaela Hall will be inbounding. Amador with the ball now coming up. Right-handed dribbler coming across the half-court line. Now switches to the left hand and drives to the lane, spins around, pass. Sanders off the back iron. No good. Killian comes away with the ball, but they're going to call a jump ball. Great move there by number 11, Amador, to tie up Shaylee Killian. And they inbound the ball. Archer gets it back into Marley. Remmel with the ball on the right-hand side. Gets it out on top to Gaither. She's waiting for the cutter. Gets it back to Archer. She shakes and bakes, but misses it off the glass. Gets her own rebound. Shot off the backboard, no good. And we're coming the other way. Just 20 seconds remaining in this first half. Unbelievable. There's another tip. Deflection. Shot, no good. Sanders trying to get the ball out of there under a lot of pressure. There's a shot on the right side by Lineberry, and that's a 2.
Yeah.
And we get our first 2 points for somebody other than Aubrey Burkett. It's a shot by Archer, and it's no good at the buzzer. The halftime, it's 12-7. Owen Valley, junior varsity, leading the Linton girls by a total of 5 points. Heather?
Looking to sell your home, Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for his clients. With a proven track record and personalized marketing strategies, Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with Linton-Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today at 812-847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family caring for yours. The Grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone. It's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper. Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family, she says. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs.
Well, one thing, you don't need a lot of time to summarize the scoring in this one. We've only had 19 points so far. I'm sorry, Heather, did you have something to add?
Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, will meet with you to design your special cemetery monuments. Whether you are pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, please contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002 today. And call Brock Anderson for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years of experience in the construction field, we strive to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583. And as always, he says, go Miners. Kevin?
So the scoring for Owen Valley can be summarized pretty much by one person, number 44, Aubrey Burkett, the sophomore, 5'7" sophomore, with 5 shots from the field for 10 points. She did miss 2 free throws, but that's about the only thing she did wrong in the entire first half. But Kenzie Limeberry hit a shot almost right before the buzzer in halftime to give her 2 points, and that's where the 12 points come from. It was pretty much all from Aubrey Burkett until Limeberry hit one right before the buzzer. For the Miners, they only have 7 points, so we have 3 for Audrey Sullivan and 4 for Abigail McKee. For Sullivan, it's 1 shot from the field and a free throw, and Abigail McKee hit 2 free throws and a jumper from the field for 4 points. So that's where we stand right here. And no, that's 7. They have 7, don't they? Who am I missing? 2, 4. No, that's right. I think this might be the lowest scoring first half that I think we've covered.
Yeah, it's been slow. There's a lot of turnovers, a lot of passing and then not getting a shot. It's just it's been not been well played, and that I'm not trying to be mean in saying that. It's just not been well played. We've let this pressure dictate us a little bit. I would say that Owen Valley would say the same thing. They've rushed some shots. They've missed some shots inside. So, hopefully they'll settle down here a little bit and get into some of what they both want to do here. But I said pressure. Miners just haven't handled it, and it really gets us pushed out on above the arc whenever we're trying to get in an offensive set, and that you pass around there out there all day long, you're not going to get a shot from out there. So you've got to be able to drive and penetrate, and we're just not doing it right now.
And I think you see the coaches kind of reaching for an answer. They decided to split a little time with Audrey Sullivan and J.C. Archer, I think, in hopes of kind of coming up with running the offense a little better. I don't know that actually helped, but at least Audrey Sullivan got on the board with 3 points for the Miners.
It looked to me like they were in there for ball handling, and they weren't really looking for their shots. Obviously, I think if they wanted to take it and get in there and pull up and shoot some jump shots, they could have done that. But I think their purpose was to get in there and get the offense set and get the ball spread around a little bit. And they did okay with that. We just didn't, again, take advantage of that opportunity there. So we'll see how it goes here this second half. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 12-7 ball game. I mean, it's anybody's ball game at this point. So,
all right, let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. They also specialize in embroidery and team sales. Located at Highway 54 West in Linton, stop by for those last-minute holiday gifts and visit this family and locally owned shop today.
2 minutes 39, well, now 2 minutes 35 seconds left in this halftime before we get started in the second half.
Are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers dish TV plans starting at $91.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He will treat you right. And he let us know, Kevin, just now that he is watching on our YouTube and says the picture and sound looks great. So we do appreciate you checking in as well.
And we'd like to encourage anybody. Heather, I know you always do that, encourage people to communicate.
Correct. We also want to say that proud to be your hometown grocer, Save A Lot encourages you to switch to their brands and save. Download their app for the rewards super coupons that end essentially this week to save on some of your favorites. Remember to shop the dot to save a lot.
I love that. Shop the dot to save a lot.
We should also mention, too, that we have had some people that have reached out asking if we can, if they can sponsor during this season. And obviously, since the seasons have already begun, yes, we go ahead and take you as well. If you do go ahead and pay for the season up front, you get tournament play completely free. And that proved to be a great thing for the high school football because sponsors got 6 games for free.
Unbelievable ride. It was a great season, and it's kind of part of the deal and of being a minor pride sponsor, being able to do that.
Well, a minor pride sponsor signs on at the very beginning of August and runs all the way through the end of baseball and softball season, and they get regular season and postseason free. But if you sponsor as an all-season sponsor for one sport, or you can choose your sports, then you are able to get the tournaments free. So we do have an opportunity for anyone to join if you wish, and the information is always on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and on Instagram as well. We always like to say, too, that our sponsors get promoted beyond the broadcast. So not only do you see them in rotation during tonight's game, but they're listed on our website under each of the specific sports. They're listed on game day graphics on both Facebook and Instagram. And then if you are a minor pride sponsor and want to talk about that, you are we pick one during the week and put them out as a highlight. And then if you obviously have any type of specials going on as well, we like to push those out to our Facebook audience and Instagram audience as well.
So you heard the buzzer. We're getting set now here for the second half of this junior varsity contest. If you're just joining us, 12-7 is our halftime score. And as Greg pointed out, it's been kind of a struggle for both sides here. to generate some consistent offense, as the score would indicate. But Owen Valley leading by 5, 12-7. Owen Valley to inbound the ball. Maria White gets it in to Haley Amador, working on the right side. She wants to go inside. She does to Burkett. Almost knocked away by Abby McKee. There's good defensive play, but Owen Valley is able to maintain possession. Again, going inside, and McKee picks up a foul, trying to knock that ball away. She's trying to prevent the pass going into Burkett, since she has majority of the points.
Yeah, that's Abby's
but that's
third.
Reaching over the
Yeah, and that ball's, again, you got to really work to maintain position. Burkett's a strong kid in there, and so when that ball swung around, she was in position. Abby wasn't going to get around her.
Nice drive, but even better block by Franklin. Going to the hoop. Oh, maybe she didn't block it. I'm sorry. They just say it went out of bounds. Haley Amador with a great drive with the left hand down the lane, but the ball carried out of bounds. The first turnover of the second half, and the Miners have the ball and an opportunity to try to nick away at this lead. Picks up her dribble. Killian on the right side. Let's see. That's 33. That's Aaliyah Sam now in the ball game. She's a great ball handler. There's the rebound pulled out of there by Burkett. The wall-to-wall layup. A great shot there by number 11, Haley Amador. She gets on the board for the very first time today. 14-7 is our junior varsity score. Killian tries to go to Remmel. That pass is knocked away. Amador with another great drive. Haley has found her magic, and the Miners quickly call a timeout. The lead is now ballooned to 16-7. Owen Valley on top of Linton. This is Rader Media Sports.
We use our sportsmen for everything around our property, like plowing snow all winter. We can't wait to put it to work.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. Welcome back. 5:31 to play in this third quarter that's brought to you by Key Associates of Linton.
On the Stanger Homes scoreboard, Owen Valley leads the Linton Miners 16-7.
Remmel will inbound the ball. Marley to Sophia Franklin, and we're underway again. See what they've figured out during this timeout. Owen Valley now in a 1-3-1 zone, it looks like. Killian dribbles in the lane, but has the ball knocked away. Again, great work by Addie Applegate. Looks like the ball will stay with the Miners. Sam kicks it out. Shot by Franklin off the glass. And we're off and running again with Amador. Again, coast to coast. Boy, she's come out on fire. 6 points in this second half after being scoreless the entire first half. There's a pass. It's too high, intended for Killian. Out of bounds. Applegate, sophomore, bringing up the ball. Killian will stay with her. Fake. Jumper, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Marley Rummel. Marley coming the other way, doing a nice job. She wants to go coast to coast, but then loses control of the ball.
Had the right idea there.
She sure did. And she's athletic enough. She can take that coast to coast, but just lost control of the ball that time. 18-7. Owen Valley on top. In control here. Nice drive. Kick it out of the left baseline. Nothing doing there, but she'll drive. No good. The shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Burkett. And there is a shot and a foul called on Gaither. And Kenzie Limeberry, I don't know if she'll get three. Was she in 3-point?
Yep, she was.
She has 2 points in the contest, and she'll get the opportunity to balloon that to 5. Off front iron. Second free throw, no good. She'll get another one. That one's good. So she gets one of the 3 free throws for a total of 3 points on the night. 3:45 to play, quarter number 3, 19-7. Owen Valley. Miners with the ball on the left side. Killian gets tied up by Applegate. You could just tell Addie Applegate's got a good feel for the game. She's able to get up and down the floor.
Yeah.
She plays
She's
tough defense.
Yeah, she's done a good job. Kind of just scrappy.
Here she goes. Oh, good tip by Franklin. It goes off Applegate, out of bounds. Great defense by Sophia Franklin. Applegate thought she had an open path to the hoop, and I think she did for the most part. Until Sophia reached in and knocked that ball away. Sam to Franklin. Back to Aaliyah. Nice drive. Gets cut off. Out top to Franklin, and then she's fouled, I believe, by Michaela Hall. Sam. Oh, I thought she just put it up there, but she didn't. Remmel. Gaither. Sam. Franklin open. She had her foot on the line. I don't know if that would have been a 2 but anyway. Karam's out of bounds. Remmel saves it, but right into the hands of Michaela Hall. Applegate. On the right side to Limeberry. Back to Applegate. She wanted to go inside to Burkett, but the pass went out of bounds. Did they say it stays with Owen Valley?
Yeah.
Somebody tip it?
Kick there off I think it was Shaley.
Okay. So we got an inbound going here. Limeberry to pull the trigger. Burkett passes it underneath. Kicked out. Jumper on the left-hand side, and that's a tray for number 11, Haley Amador.
She is having a quarter.
A Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot. I believe that's the first of the day, and that's 9 points for her. Yep, there was a little stutter step there that I don't think Shaley even probably knew she made. Applegate. Ball on the left side. Nice screen, but Killian not to be deterred. Applegate goes around, though, and gets the shot off the glass. First 2 for Addie Applegate. Miners on the left side. Gaither. Back on top. Sam. Killian. Back to Sam. I don't know why she doesn't take that 3. Franklin will take it. No good. Loose ball. You know Killian's on the floor. If there's a loose ball, Burkett. Open path to the hoop, but I thought they might call offensive there with that arm. Is that what they called?
I think that's what they called.
You know, Aubrey didn't even need to do that, really. But I think she would have gotten her 2 points anyway.
Yeah, she probably would have. Just in the moment, that's hard to do sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Aaliyah Sam take that jump shot there.
Remmel trying to cut in, and she's hit with the pass, but she is knocked around there by Owen Valley defenders, and so that was a foul. Get it in to Sam. Yeah, I agree with you. I know Aaliyah can hit those, so I'm surprised if she hasn't taken some. Left side, Killian. Shaylee runs that ball down. Now gets it in the lane. Shot up and good by Shaylee Killian. In the lane.
Good strong move, and she went up strong there. Finish. Good job.
Maley in the ball game. She's having a little trouble. Killian's running that down, and now Shaylee gets it to Remmel. Marley puts it up, and she's fouled by Lindley Sanders in the ball game. So Remmel should be shooting a pair. Marley has not scored yet. 24-9. It's our score right now. Owen Valley on top. Miners just trying to break double figures here in quarter number 3. That one rims off. Marley will get the second. 34 seconds remaining here in the third. 24-9. Owen Valley, and really complete control of this ball game there. That second free throw is good as gold for Marley Remmel, and she's on the board, scoring her first point of the day. Amador takes it all the way to the cup, but we cannot make it count. Killian coming the other way. She going to go coast to coast, up off, blocked off by the rim. She got a little too far under before she put that up. There's a shot up and no good. We got a lot of coast to coast work being done here. Now Remmel running the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot up off the glass, no good, and that's the end of 3. It's 24-10. Owen Valley leading Linton in junior varsity girls action. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Autumn Trace of Greene County is a perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live as independently as they wish while enjoying as much supportive care as they may request in their daily lives from their 24-hour care staff. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour. Come and find out why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place.
Should say stay tuned for the varsity contest to follow. Owen Valley and Linton could be a barn burner, and you might get to see one of the better players in 2A of the state. Aubrey Sparks averaging over 20 points a ball game. Brings her team in here, and she's only a freshman. Hard to believe. So Miner fans will get a good look at her today. Remmel with the ball. Out on top. Marley likes it. Takes it. Off the glass. No good. Coming the other way. Burkett on the drive. Too hard. Killian's going to come the other way, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not sure if there wasn't a little collision there, but nothing was called. Limeberry inbounding the ball. Applegate. Burkett now underneath. Shot up by Amador. No good. Miners with a rebound. Franklin's coming the other way. Killian Wanted to go to McKee, and it's knocked away by Burkett. Minor ball. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Key Associates of Linton. The score on the Stanger home scoreboard is 24-10. Owen Valley on top. Miners with the ball. Again, want to go to McKee. This time it's knocked away by Lindley Sanders. Applegate gets it inside to Burkett. Shot up short. No good. Remmel with a rebound. Marley spins, pivots around, and now is bringing it up the floor. Cross court to Gaither. Takes it to the baseline, tries to back her way in. Now she's in trouble. Now the ball is stolen away by Applegate. She going out of bounds, though, so the ball stayed with the Miners. 5:52 to play in the ball game. And the varsity contest to follow. McKee double teamed inside. Burkett gets the foul. So Abby McKee with 4 points on the game so far. 2 free throws. 2 for 2 from the line. That one is good. Abby, you get another one. Gunning for her 6th point of the night. It's a movement in the lane too early. Or was she over the line? I'm not sure what.
He called her over the line there.
So that second one will not count, and it makes it 24-11. Nice tip there by McKee to keep the ball from Burkett. Applegate trying to kind of loop the ball into her. Applegate out on top, going to the right to Almador. Burkett. Applegate, left wing. Melee. Amador. Fake by Hall, then she gets it to Burkett. McKee knocks it away, but temporarily. Owen Valley still working the ball. They kick it out. Jumper by Applegate, rims off, no good. Burkett with the rebound. Try to feed it inside, and it's stolen by Gaither. Now McKee is fouled by Addie Applegate. Now how many Addie has, but that seemed like kind of a senseless foul. I think she knows it. Burkett just kind of waved it off like don't worry about it. That's her third. 4:55 to play in the ball game. Killian, right side, picks up her dribble, gets it to Remmel. She loses her dribble, and Burkett knocks it out of bounds. Rhea White checking in. Amador is going out for Owen Valley. McKee. Shot up, no good. Jump ball's called there, and the arrow favors Owen Valley. Michaela Hall bringing the ball up. Goes right around Gaither, kicks it back to Applegate. They whip it around the key, and they go to Melee with a shot on the left baseline, no good. But they get their own rebound. Fake and drive to the hoop by Hall, no good. She tries to get her own rebound, loose ball. Owen Valley does get it. There's a shot at the top, no good. Killian with a rebound. Applegate.
That's 3 on Shaley.
think they've got it straightened out. Inbound the ball to Burkett. She pivots around and puts the shot up. No good. Rebound, though, is pulled down by Hall. Gaither with the rebound to Remmel. Coming the other way. Shot up, no good. Remmel with the rebound. McKee drives and a little runner to the hoop, and she makes it count. 2, 4, 6, 7 now for Abigail McKee. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this ball game. On the Stanger home scoreboard, it's 24-13, Owen Valley by 11. Nice drive to the hoop, but they'll call the foul. Shot was no good, but it was a good drive by Addison Maley.
They called it on the floor there, so there won't be any shots on it. But that's that penetration there.
They do know the Patriots really know how to put the ball to the floor and drive to the hoop, don't they?
Yeah.
Every one of them has done it. Seems like there's a beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
3-pointer by Rhea White. That's a Walton Funeral Home Service 3-pointer, and it makes it 27-13 now. McKee has the ball tipped away. She's somehow able to get the ball out of there. I don't know how. Franklin with a shot. No good. Abby fights for the ball. She gets it. Takes it back up. Shot off the glass. No good. We've got a foul inside. McKee will go to the line. She'll shoot a pair.
You do not want to leave the ball on the floor very long because they are coming from a guard position. They're doubling every single time they get a chance.
Shot up, no good. Second free throw is good. Did she hit the first one?
No, missed the first one.
Missed the first one. That's why I didn't have it. Applegate, nice feed on the drive. Shot no good. Rebound is fought for and pulled out of there by number 50, Addie Haltom. And so Owen Valley will maintain control. White hands it off to Maley. She'll take it to the hoop. No good. The rebound by Haltom is... She tries to follow, and she's fouled. Shot was no good, but she will go to the line. Be her first attempts from the free throw line, and she's yet to score in the game. 2:13 to play on the Stanger home scoreboard. Thought she'd get the roll. She did not. Coming in now is Caroline Osborne, and going out is Addie Applegate.
She played well all game, both sides of the floor there.
Haltom gets the second free throw. So she's on the scorebook with a point. 28-14. They got Owen Valley of the Miners doubled up here. Franklin, shot no good. Rebound is pulled down by Owen Valley. Trey on the way, no good. I think that ball will stay with Owen Valley. Again, invite you to stay tuned for the varsity contest to follow. Should be a good one. Owen Valley coming in with a record of 10-3, as Greg already pointed out. Miners at 4-5, but they played really well the last few outings. See if they can get that up to 500, get their record to 500. Sophia Franklin on the break, trying to go coast to coast, and she does it. Her first 2 of the night. Minute 20 remaining of the Stanger home scoreboard. In the ball game, shot up off the glass, no good. Ball rolls out of bounds. Owen Valley ball. Haltom with the ball, pivots around, tries to throw it back to a teammate, and we've got a jump ball, and it'll stay with Owen Valley. 1:07 to play. Working it on top is Rhea White. From the right side to Osborne, and then she feeds inside. Shot up, no good. McKee trying to, I think they called a foul there.
Look, we'll be shooting. Nope, next one.
Only 50 seconds left. It'll be, probably won't make it. Franklin with the ball on the right side. Remmel, shot top of the key, no good. Rhea White bringing it up. They're about ready to double team her. No, they've nice screen set by Haltom. It goes over on the right side to Osborne. She drives, kicks it out of the baseline to Fulden. They're all substitutes in now for Owen Valley, as you might expect, with a 28-16 score with just 10 seconds remaining in the game on the Stanger home scoreboard. It's Owen Valley Patriots taking the JV contest easily. The final at the buzzer is 28-16 Owen Valley. This is Rader Media Sports, and stay tuned for the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. At Jordan and Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Welcome back to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. The varsity teams have yet to take the floor. The JV game has just ended, and the Linton Miners at 4-5 will face off against Owen Valley at 10-3. Again, 13 games in the hopper for Owen Valley already. The Miners have only played 9. But it will be interesting to see this game tonight. It's always interesting when you check the scoring averages for the state for girls, and one of them is playing tonight. Aubrey Sparks averaging over 20 points a ball game, and that's puts her pretty high in the state right now for girls, all class.
And she's a freshman.
And only a freshman. And that's why Greg and I were talking earlier about, no doubt, will draw Bella Franklin defensively. Now, look, I don't know that, but that's the way the Miners have normally operated the last few years with Bella. She takes the tough assignment.
The big key for this is going to be us handling their pressure, because I think, just watching this JV and watching what little I've been able to watch of Owen Valley's varsity, they're going to put pressure on you. They're going to double. They're going to get out in transition and move. If you don't find their shooters in transition, they're going to hurt you if you can't stop that ball in transition. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I think for our kids have been pretty good defensively this year, all year, with the exception of playing a South Knox, but they play pretty good team defense. So we'll see how it shakes out here. But stopping Sparks for Owen Valley is going to be a big handle, a big task. But they've got some other kids. What's impressive to me when I look at Owen Valley is just here they are 10-3. They've got one senior on their roster and 4 juniors. The rest are freshmen, sophomores. And we saw a lot of those just now, freshman, sophomore kids playing here in this JV, and certainly a lot of talent there. And then watching this, looking out here and knowing that, hey, your top couple scorers are underclassmen, that's something to be excited about if you're an Owen Valley fan, because they've got a lot of potential for not just this year, but the next several years. So.
Yeah, the Miners, of course, have a couple of pretty top freshmen as well, and Audrey Sullivan and J.C. Archer, and both of them saw a little action in one quarter apiece. So they'll certainly, the way you thought it went, Craig, it looks like that's probably exactly right, that you get to play one, because that'd be 5 quarters. They could play all 4 of the varsity.
Yeah, they're not going to, you're going to see them all 4 quarters here. JC and Audrey have done a really good job this year stepping in. It's not an easy thing to step in as freshmen and play, but I think as we've progressed here, you can see the game slow down for each of them a little bit. They're not rushing things as much and forcing things. The pace is kind of slowed down for them, and so they've both played really, really well at times, and I think just that consistency of playing really well all the time is what you're looking for now from them, because they certainly both have shown the potential to light the scoreboard up and to be very good. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get that consistency from game to game to game.
I think the biggest difference that we've seen in this team, besides the maturation of the freshmen, is that the fact that the McKee sisters, Addie and Olivia, are starting to hit their shots. Bella Franklin is starting to hit shots, and she always plays tough defense, as do the McKee sisters. They've really seemed to have found a rhythm in moving the ball to the open person and taking the shot, and they're hitting them.
Well,
now we'll see if that holds against a pretty good team tonight with a 10-3 record.
You know what you're getting with the McKee girls. I mean, they're going to come and play hard every night, and they're both capable of scoring, and they're both capable of shooting really well from behind the arc. So defensively, I mean, my goodness, they've done it for so long, and just watch them, they're always active. They get their hands in, they're talking, they're doing all those things that you want to see from a defensive player. With Bella, everybody knew what Bella was capable of doing. You've watched her for 3 years, and she plays great defense, and she's just that kid that's out there, that's playing really hard, that's doing all those little things that don't often show up in the scorebook. But what's been exciting to watch is just in the last 3, 4, 5 ball games is her starting to show some assertiveness in driving to the basket, into looking to score, looking for a shot. Those are the things.
And she's hit some shots.
And she's always been able to shoot that 3. But now we're mixing in this. I'm going to go to the hole, and I'm going to go up strong. And when you get her inside like that, she's such a strong kid. It's going to be really difficult for them to stop that without fouling her. So, you want to see her continue to do that, because it's just another level of her game that just makes her even better than what she already is.
They really have in the last few games, and I want to skip back here, and I know I keep my scorebook here, but I also know it's mixed with boys and girls. So let me see. I'm going to go back even more before the Mitchell game. I have too many games in my book here. Linton and Clay City, that was a good ball game. 30, let's see, what was it? Oh, that was a blowout, 73-23. But in that game, they had actually 5 girls in double figures.
Yep.
And what you saw is J.C. Archer was 17, Addie McKee, was 17, Bella with 12, Olivia McKee with 11, and Audrey Sullivan with 12. I mean, that is tailor-made right there. That's a coach's dream come true right there.
I've always said if you in the girls' side especially, it applies to boys as well, but if you get 3 girls in double figures, you're going to have a chance to win a lot of ball games.
12 threes, Greg. 12 threes that night.
And so when you start getting – and they've got 5 or 6 girls that can score in double figures any night. When they get them going like that, they're really tough. And I mean, they've not shot it well overall. They've shot it well there. They've shot it well at times in games. So if they can really start hammering those threes with their ability to drive, it makes them very difficult to defend.
They have never been a selfish team, never.
No.
But I have noticed that they have been totally unselfish getting the ball to the open girl.
Yeah.
And that has made a world of difference in getting the good shot.
Yes, and it will. And again, they all are good ball handlers. They all have the ability to drive to the basket. Well, if you can drive to the basket consistently.
Bella just canned a 3 warming up.
Yeah. If you can drive to the basket consistently, what ends up happening, defenses start collapsing on you. Now I can kick it. And now when I kick it out to my shooters, they've got space to get that shot off. And, you start getting space to get shots off with these kids, they're going to knock them down.
Both teams on the floor. We're still about 13 minutes away from the start of this second half on the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show.
So we want to give, as we do every pregame, a nod to some of our sponsors that you're going to hear mentioned throughout tonight's broadcast. Obviously, we're in the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan and Vaught Insurance for all of your home, auto, and life needs. His friendly staff treats you like family when you call 812-384-3535 today. Scoreboard sponsor tonight is Stenger Homes. Buyers have more motivation to buy before the end of the year with tax break implications. So don't wait. Give Michelle at Stenger Homes a call, 812-219-2307. We also should mention that our 3-point shot sponsor tonight is Walton Funeral Service. Funeral pre-planning with dedication to professional and compassionate service that leaves kind memories since 1915. From one generation to the next, from one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. The quarter sponsor tonight and every night is Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties. For over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home or next investment or sell your current home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way. They are your key to the very best. And stay tuned to the E2 Custom Creations postgame show. We're going to hopefully have Coach Garrett Van Devener join us. And E2 Custom Creations reminds you that Christmas Eve and Christmas are only 7 days away. So if you need a personalized gift, call them to see if they have anything in stock, or maybe buy a gift certificate to use for Valentine's Day, which is just a few months away as well. Find them on Facebook at E2 Custom Creations or call them at 812-798-0174. And in just a moment, we will hear the starting lineup sponsored by Klusner Construction. Whether it is a remodel or new construction home, you know it'll be done right the first time. Every single time you choose Tony and his crew of Klusner Construction. So call Bart Wade or Tony Klusner of Linton today.
There we go. And when we come back, why don't we take a look, Heather, at the schedule of what's going on through the end of the year to the start of the next, which is kind of interesting. We're still about 10 minutes away from the start of this varsity contest. You're listening to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. This is Rader Media Sports. At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and as Kevin mentioned before break, we want to give you some updates on where we will be, as well as where your minors will be for the next 2 or 3 days. Obviously, at the completion of tonight's game on Thursday of this week, we will travel as the Shakamak to follow the JV boys matchup. This was originally scheduled to be JV boys and JV girls. However, due to numbers, there will be no JV matchup for Thursday. So we will be there at 6 o'clock. We're told that there's a $6 cash admission for Shakamak, as well as concession stands. Then Friday night, it is a doubleheader, as we will travel to Shakamak to bring you the varsity girls at 6 o'clock and the varsity boys at 7:30. This is a doubleheader, so you have the opportunity going into Christmas break to be able to see both the varsity girls and the varsity boys in SWAC matchup at Shakamak High School. Saturday is the Oakland City Shootout. Now, in talking with their athletic director today, there is a number of teams that are participating in this shootout, and Linton drew the last game, and they're going to be playing actually a team from West Virginia. It starts at 8 o'clock Linton time, 7 o'clock Oakland City time. There is an $8 admission. Cash or card is accepted, as well as cash or card at the concession stand. We will have all of this information available for you on our Facebook page prior to each day's game. But also something we want to remind you as well. Next week, the Linton boys varsity team travels to Terre Haute to participate in the First Financial Classic. Many of you may remember this as the Pizza Hut Classic or the Wabash Valley Classic. But this is the First Financial Classic, and they play on the 26th in the afternoon. We have all that ticket information available for you on our Facebook page of where you can buy your passes ahead of time, or you can buy your passes at the door. It's $10 per game or a $25 pass for the entire tournament. It will be held in Terre Haute, and WTWO will be broadcasting and showing the game live on Channel 2, the third game in the championship game on Monday, December the 30th. But, Kevin, we're told that, we obviously were blocked from streaming because there is another company that comes in and streams these games. And so, unfortunately, we do not have any of that information yet. So, if we are made available to let you know where it's going to be able to be viewed, of course, we will do everything we can to push that out. But we always encourage you, drive to Terre Haute. Many of you will have children that are on break for the holidays, so get in the car and drive up there and support your minors.
Boy, Greg, times have really changed. I know, obviously, I'm an old fella, but the days of high school playing maybe games in Illinois, Ohio against a team from West Virginia, I mean, what's next? You're going to book charters and flights? And
the way things are going, you never know, right? Who ever thought they'd be paying $1 million to play college football or basketball?
Oh, yeah.
So, who knows? But, the thing about it is it's Christmas break, obviously, for most schools. And, this team from West Virginia, I don't know anything about them, but they're obviously looking to get some exposure for their kids. Probably got some kids that are.
They probably have the most. Well, they have the most traveling to do from West Virginia. I would assume.
I would think so. I haven't seen the list, but there may be a connection there. You don't know, but it's an opportunity for us to play somebody that we don't typically see, and maybe a different style of play. Again, just another opportunity for us to get better. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up on that.
Heather pointed out that Rock Creek.
Yep, I was going to say
Rock Creek is participating in that.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Miners will not play them again.
Right.
But they are participating. So obviously it's not just the Miners looking to get out and play other people.
You want to play opportunities to play, and I think the rules are you get 2 of those, I believe, 2 of those type of events on your schedule. So, it's a good opportunity for them to go out and play some teams that they don't normally see.
The Miner girls are out huddled at center court on the Miner, right in the middle of the floor right now. And the Owen Valley Patriots are not out here yet, but I would expect to see them pretty quick.
Now, I'm working on getting you some information for Saturday. My understanding is, from what I talked to Mr. Ken French today, is that there is 2 West Virginia teams that are in this shootout, and I'm trying to. I was not really told a lot of information as far as who all would be playing, but I know that, as mentioned, Rock Creek is participating. Let's see here, and I will work to see if I can try to. They just don't have much on their website about this, so I know that Coach Britton is very excited about it. That was one of the things that in the very beginning he said, like, "Hey, this needs to be on your schedule.
We need
to be. You guys need to be there."
Pardon the pun here. He said this needs to be on your radar.
Yeah. And we should mention that. I will say this, and I'm very proud of the fact that last Thursday we were in this gym, and we were the only broadcaster, live stream or radio. We were the only one that was here. And then on Saturday for both games, again, we were the only broadcaster that was here. And again tonight, we are the only broadcaster that's here. So we want to make sure that if you're sitting in the stands here at Linton-Stockton and you look up, we're here.
And as you pointed out, they have more than one option to watch us now.
They do.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
So you have the option, obviously, as always, to watch us on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, and that's ihsaatv.org/Rader Media Sports. You can see our full lineup of schedules as far as when we're going to be live streaming. But we're also syndicating to YouTube as well. This just gives people the other opportunity for maybe those that do not have a Roku, or maybe those that want to watch on their phone. And I will say that YouTube, you can actually sit in the stands with your earbuds in and listen to play-by-play as it's happening, because it's happening in real time. IHSAA has a little bit of a delay, and that's just because there's so many games that they are broadcasting up. So if you're on our YouTube station and you are watching, there is a little chat box that's over to the side. We'd love for you to let us know where you're watching from, as well as the same thing on Facebook as well.
We're now just about 50 seconds away from, no doubt, the national anthem and then the introduction of the starting lineups tonight. So
appears as though we have the choir.
Oh, that's always great.
That is going to be performing the national anthem tonight.
They are taking their place here at center court, getting lined up. That's a good number, isn't it? Is that 30 kids, maybe?
It is. I'm trying to determine if it is. We were not provided any information ahead of time on this, so I'm trying to determine if it is both middle school. It just appears to be.
Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and gentlemen remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem being performed tonight by the Linton-Stockton High School Choir.
I always love it when you either have an individual sing from the school or the choir. It's just good stuff.
Did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I always love that. Let's listen in to the starting lineups.
Tonight's varsity contest between the visiting Owen Valley Lady Patriots and your Lady Miners. Here are the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Patriots. Starting at guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 4, Aubrey Sparks. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Mallory Owen. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 15, Elizabeth Hogan. And at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 20, Hannah Bixler. And at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 24, Caleb Green. And the Patriots are coached by Mr. Trace Temple. Senior, number 12, Addison McKee. At a guard at 5'6" senior, number 32, Olivia McKee. At guard at 5'4" freshman, number 1, Audrey Sullivan. At guard at 5'7" freshman, number 3, JC Archer. And at forward, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Bella Franklin. Your Lady Miners are coached by Mr. Garrett Mandino.
So the introductions are complete, and we're now set for basketball. 24 minutes worth of basketball, divided into 8-minute quarters. This first quarter, by the way, brought to you by Key Associates of Linton.
32 minutes.
Oh, thanks for correcting my math.
Sorry.
That's right, 32. We're getting ready to jump it up. The tip's controlled by the Miners. Olivia McKee hands it off to Sullivan and to Addie McKee. Owen Valley coming out in a man-for-man. Bella Franklin with it on the right side. Sullivan wide open at the top of the key, does not take the shot. Addie McKee will. Off front iron, no good. Rebound, fought for by Bella Franklin, and she whips it out of there. Outnumbered 2-1. She came away with a bound, Greg.
Yeah, she's just kept after it. I thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Miners working it out here. Franklin's get tripped up there. I'm not sure what that was.
I think
she just slipped and fell, maybe?
Yeah, no, I think Bixler lost her footing there and just kind of fell down, tripped her up.
So the Miners will inbound the ball underneath their own hoop. Sullivan will inbound to Bella Franklin. Left side, Archer. Inside, McKee, Addie up, no good. Short. And Owen Valley off and running the other way. With the ball out on top is Hogan. Hogan gets it over on the right-hand side to Bixler. Back to Hogan. Hogan looking for number 4, Aubrey Sparks, and she hands it off to Green. Back to Sparks. Little hook pass underneath. Oh, my. Somebody knocked the ball away. Looked like it was going to be an easy layup.
Olivia McKee got her hand on that.
And Olivia bringing it the other way. Boy, those deflections are so important. Olivia McKee hands it off to Bella. Bella Franklin kicks it out to Addie McKee. Audrey Sullivan to J.C. Archer. J.C., a runner in the lane, too hard. Right idea, just too hard. Owen Valley coming up the other way, just underway. Hogan with the ball, going on the left-hand side. Hands it off. Kaylin Green. Bixler. Hogan in the lane. Takes it out. A little push off there by Sparks in the lane. Jumper up no good. Rebound is fought for and collected by Owen Valley. Trey on the way. No good by Hogan. Rebound pulled out of there by McKee. They try to trap Addie on the side.
Again, that's what they're going to do. They're going to trap that.
Use the sideline as
use it, but they're going to slow that transition down. They're falling back into a zone here now.
Addie McKee, left-hand side. Craig points out, looks like a 2-1-2, but there's a loose ball. They try to bounce pass it into Bella. We're off and running the other way. Kick it out on top to Sparks, a runner off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled out of there by J.C. Archer. Franklin whips it to Sullivan. Inside, a runner of her own, no good. Gets her own rebound, follows it up, and it's an and one for Audrey Sullivan. Gets the Miners on the board, 2-0. 5:03 to play, first quarter.
Just one of the smaller kids on the floor gets that rebound in there, and then gets the put back.
Picture perfect on the free throw.
Yeah, you gotta like that.
So now the Miners come out with a little half court. And we're right, Bella Franklin is picking up Sparks. That'll be a matchup to watch. Again, if you joined us late, Sparks with the ball in the lane. Shot up no good. She's fouled. She averages over 20 points a ball game. 5'8" freshman. She also averages 10 rebounds, so she is active. She'll go to the free throw line. She shoots about 73% from the line. She misses that one. I jinxed her. She'll get another. Second free throw's good. She's on the board.
There's the pressure.
There's a steal. Sparks comes away with the ball, but now she's on the floor. The Miners pick it up. Olivia McKee whips it out to Addie. Addie McKee, her twin sister, taking it up and is fouled. I'll tell you one thing, it's physical in the middle over here.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give him a call at 812-798-2615.
Olivia McKee with the first Walton Funeral Homes three-pointer of the day, 6-1. This is what the Miners have been able to do, is get pressure on and get ahead early, and it's paid dividends for them. Let's see if that continues here. Boy, there's a shot high off the backboard, not even close, and there's a shot that just caroms out of bounds. They're going to say it's blocked by the Miners. So far, the Miners' defense seems to be up to the task.
Yeah, and again, you knew they were going to play good defense, team-wise. Right there's
loose ball on the floor. Surprised they didn't call a travel there, but they did not. Bixler tries to take it in. Another foul. Is that Bella?
No, they got JC on that, but that looked like it was pretty good. Compared to some of the other contact they let go, I felt like that was a pretty good block.
So going to the line now is number 20, Hannah Bixler. Hannah, sophomore, 5'6" sophomore, cans that. Makes it 6-2 now. Miners ahead with 4:04 to play here in the first quarter. Second free throw, rims around. She gets the shooter's roll. 2 points for Bixler. Now they trap Sullivan. Boy, and completely knock her down. And they're going to call Owen Valley ball. Well, that surprises me a little bit.
Went off of her there, but we've got to keep it out of the corners on those inbounds. We can't make those inbounds and get everything scrunched down where they can trap you on the sidelines and the baseline.
There's the freshman Sparks with a runner. She has 3. Now the Miners. Archer is able to pull that one down. Gets it ahead to Sullivan. Off the glass. No good. Tipped. Back to Owen Valley. Coming the other way. Hannah Bixler with it on the right side to Hogan. Then in the corner to Sparks. Shot no good. One stat I didn't look at is how many shots she may take in a game. I'm curious. There's a jumper, and it's up and good by Addie McKee. First two in the game for Addie. Miners lead 8-5, 3:07 to go here in the first quarter in the Stanger home scoreboard. Sparks goes behind the back and then falls.
That's going to be a problem. That's 2 on Bella now.
Some fans letting their feelings known here, yelling out. Aaliyah Sam comes in the ball game. Bella Franklin goes out. Be interesting to see if one of the McKee sisters picks up
I would say
Sparks or if Aaliyah Sam does.
I would say Olivia.
Nope, it's going to be Audrey Sullivan. So the two freshmen will be going at one another here. Kaylin Green with it on top. Now goes to Sparks. She pivots around. Jumper up no good. But I think, well, no. Ooh, now again, a couple of girls hit the floor. They're going to call it minor basketball. A lot of times when you see the loose ball hitting around the floor, there's kids diving after it. There's pretty physical going after that ball.
Yeah.
Addie McKee on the left side to Archer. Sullivan. Wide open. Back to Addie McKee. Jumper off the front iron. There's a push-off by Sam. It was right in front of the referee, and he saw it.
Okay, got that on Olivia.
It is. I apologize. Yeah, it's Olivia McKee with the push-off.
And that's her second as well.
You don't want the Miners to get in foul trouble here. One thing they don't have is a lot of depth. Miners come out in a three-quarter press, a 2-2-1 three-quarter press. Archer goes for the steal, misses. Coming across the timeline is Lily Miller. Gets it to Hogan. Elizabeth Hogan on the left side to Miller again. Over on the right to Bixler. Now Sparks, spins, wants to drive on Archer. No, off the glass, no good. Sullivan comes down with a rebound, and she's fouled. She wanted to get off and going to the races, but there was a foul whistle. Mallory Owen, number 5, the junior, picks up the foul.
I think with Sparks, you're going to have to try to deny her the ball, because if you get it, she's going to make a move to go to the basket, and she's going to get a lot of kids in foul trouble.
Nice move by Sullivan. Spin move by Audrey. And she goes right in to get her 5th point. Half court, Miners try to pick it up. Sparks, whip pass on the right side. McKee tries to go for the steal, in fact, gets it. Addie McKee to Aaliyah Sam. Oh, Aaliyah should have taken that. Sullivan gets called for the travel.
Yeah. Audrey traveled there, just got in a hurry and shuffled her feet. But I think when you get the ball that far down in the paint, you've got to go up with it. And
Aaliyah, I don't know if she's hesitant or what, but she can shoot the ball.
Yeah, we've got to attack there.
Patriots get it across the timeline. Drive down the baseline, no good by Sparks. Sullivan coming the other way. She's going to go the distance. Nope. Rebound is cleared out of there by Sparks. Oh, my. J.C. Archer just took a jump shot and smacked it into the 4th row. Wow.
Pretty good block.
She got all of that one, didn't she? Getting ready. Miller will inbound. Going out right now is Hogan. And number 24, Kaylin Green, has come back in. Trying to get the ball in there. They get it into Sparks. Aubrey working on the right wing. There's a nice feed underneath, but an even better block by McKee, but she stays with it and gets the 2.
Owen did a good job of staying with that there and going up strong.
Mallory's first shot was blocked, but she came back with the second one and makes it now a 10-7 game, clock running, about 23 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's gone very fast. McKee, right side, Sullivan wide open. Now top of the key, yes. 7 points for Audrey Sullivan. People are expecting to see big things from Sparks, but they're seeing a lot from Sullivan. Their Archer tips that ball away, and what are they going to say? I think they're going to leave it with Owen Valley. Kaylin Green to inbound the ball. Get it into Sparks. Boy, she puts one up from, well, she had to because the clock was running out. She just got the inbounds and put it up. So at the end of the first 8 minutes of play, it's 12-7, Miners on top. This is Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Kevin?
Obviously, I do not have access to the quarter breakdowns on scores for Owen Valley for the season, but I can't imagine they've had one where they've only scored 7 points.
Certainly, you can look at their finished scores and know that it'd be hard to score in there. But
nice feed there, a great kind of give and go.
Little back cut there by Sparks.
Yep. Sparks coming away with her 5th point of the game. And it's 12-9. Miners still with a 3-point lead on the Stanger home scoreboard. Here in quarter number 2, brought to you by Key Associates of Linton. Bella Franklin driving. Perfect drive, but she got hung up underneath the hoop. They get it to Archer. JC's going to drive and get the lay-in off the glass. First 2 for JC Archer, the freshman.
Bella did a good job of not fouling there and getting that rebound back after she missed. And
there's a tray on the way off the back iron. No good. Rebound is pulled down by Bella Franklin, but it's knocked out of bounds by Mallory Owen. Miner ball, and they're going with the full court press. McKee was.
Yeah.
Sullivan gets it to Bella. Cross court to Archer. JC, she had the right idea. Sam was standing alone underneath the hoop, but the ball was deflected, and we're coming the other way, and all the way, coast to coast. Great shot by number 24, Kaylin Green, gets her first 2 points of the ball game. It's 14-11 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Miners by 3. This is Rader Media Sports.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the Grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the Grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
It's going to be cold this year, so watch out for the ice. Make sure your vehicle is protected now before the ice hits. Call Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance to melt your worries away.
Hard to believe because today, boy, the temp was almost 50 degrees, wasn't it? It's pretty surprising.
It was a pretty nice
A
day.
week out of the holidays. But here we go. Miners with a basketball. J.C. Archer has it top of the key. Breaks one on the left side. Has a shot blocked by Sparks. And the Owen Valley Patriots are coming the other way. Nice spin move again, Bixler. Now she kicks it out. Lily Miller backs it off. Aaliyah Sam comes out to meet her. Get it over on the right side to Sparks. She's going to want to take it to the rack. Shot off the glass. No. Archer coming the other way. Nice feed to Aaliyah Sam. Boy. Yep, foul call. Aaliyah got sandwiched in between a couple of Patriots. Tried to take it up and could not. She should get a pair of free throws.
Owen on that one.
That's 2 on her. Aaliyah Sam, eyes and flies. Ooh, off the rim, no good. Should get another. Boy, a host of substitutions coming in. Some of them have been in the game. Lily Miller's coming into the ball game now. Number, I can't read that one. It's 15. She's back in. Elizabeth Hogan's back in. And I believe number 3, Connie King, is now in the ball game.
Knocked that one down.
You got the second one. Good. Good for Aaliyah. 15-11. Miners on top by 4. McKee really putting on a defensive clinic out there, pinning her person, putting her girl right up against the sideline.
I think that's going to be 3 on second. Okay.
Is that on
That
McKee?
was on Olivia McKee. That was her second.
Wide open. Bixler takes the tray. No good. Rebound is pulled down by Lily Miller. Out on top on the right side, Bixler. Goes to King. Kicks it out. There's a travel. Lily Miller knew what she wanted to do, but she kind of got in a hurry. Addie McKee is coming in. J.C. Archer is going out. Bella Franklin inbounds to Audrey Sullivan. Miners with a 4-point advantage here in this second quarter in the Stanger home scoreboard. Bella saw an opening but kind of lost control of the ball. Now she lost her dribble but gets it out to Sullivan. She's going to back her defender back down, but no, kicks it back out. Aaliyah Sam loses her dribble. Gets it to Olivia McKee, to Sam, to Bella, back to Sam. There's a quick jumper, no good. Off the back glass and kicked out of bounds by the Miners. So it'll be Owen Valley basketball. They're trailing 15-11, 4:51 to play, first half.
Really like to see the Miners not shy away from that contact inside. They may not get the call, but they might. You got to go in there and go up against it and try to get a foul.
Sam wants the tray. Boy, another one, just long. They try to save it, but no go. I know Aaliyah can shoot. Both of them so far have been long.
A little strong. There's that trap right there.
Great play by Lily Miller. She just threw it off one of the Miners out of bounds, and they'll inbound from the side. Hogan. Sullivan on her, and that ball goes out of bounds. You're going to say it was tipped by Audrey. Bella thought it was Miner ball.
Yeah, I didn't see the tip, but
I didn't see it either, but nice drive by Bixler. Pulls up and banks it off the glass. Her first 2, but she also has 2 free throws for 4 points. Sullivan, coast to coast. That's the answer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for Audrey Sullivan. Shot on the left-hand side, good. Cammie King gets her first points in this ball game since she came in. 17-15. The Miner lead is just Owen Valley just whittling away at it. 5 seconds. Another turnover on the Miners. Aaliyah Sam is going out. J.C. Archer is coming back in for the Miners.
Sparks is back in the game. Bella on her to start with here.
Audrey Sullivan is all over the... Here's a nice little shot up and no good. Archer's got it. Miners off and running. Sullivan. Archer wide open. Shot off the iron. No good. And they're off and running the other way. Sparks has a 2-on-2. Off the glass. 7 points for Aubrey Sparks. Get it into Bella. Now kicks it off to the cutter.
Foul.
Shot up, no good. Oh, it just went in and out, but she was also fouled. Olivia McKee will go to the line. That was a great play.
It was a good pass and did everything but go in.
Boy, it went all the way down and then just rolled back out. Free throw up and good. 4 now for Olivia. It looks like Lily Miller's checked back in. They substitute a lot. Bixler has gone out.
They've got really good depth.
Off the front iron. Miners come away with it. Addie McKee gets it to Bella. Franklin dribbling her way around. Now she's in trouble. She kicks it out to Archer. Archer underneath to McKee. She goes up for the shot. They say they got the ball on the block, but now it's a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Miners. Wow. It's pretty physical out there.
It's very physical. But, as a player, all you want is consistent. So if they're going to let them play physical, let them play physical. But, as a player, you're going to adjust to that. But it's the ones when you're not sure.
Get it into Addie McKee. Inside to Bella. Backs up her player. Shot up. No good, but she was fouled.
So exactly what they need to do more of.
Bella will go to the line. Kaylin Green will collect the foul. Bella has not scored yet. Shot up. She scored now. 19-17. Miners by a pair. 2 minutes and 20 seconds now remaining in this first half on the Stanger home scoreboard. And Bella gets them both. Three-quarter pressure again. They're able to break it. Sparks with the ball going in with the left hand off the glass. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 now for Sparks. Bella Franklin, right-hand side tray on the way. Looked like it was going. No. Nice tip. Sullivan comes away with it. Got a hurt player down on the floor. Bella Franklin will get another one. Addie McKee trying to get up. I think she's going to be able to walk it off, but I think she might have twisted an ankle maybe. That's what it looks like. She's trying to walk it off.
I don't know if she banged knees there or turned an ankle. I didn't see it.
She's staying in the game with 1:51 now remaining in this first half. They're going to back off the three-quarter pressure. She's still trying to just walk it off. They go to Sparks for the left hand. Shot up good. She knows how to drive and pull up. 11 now for her. McKee on the right side. Bella Franklin kicks it back to Addie. Shot off the back iron, no good. Archer comes, gets the rebound back to Bella, and it's an and one off the glass. 4 points for Bella Franklin, and boy, if you the offense for the Miners is kind of stymied. Bella stepped up right when she needed to.
Yeah, and again, she's got to go up like that when she's inside, which she did. Real strong, nice finish there with the and one.
5 for Bella Franklin. Timeout on the court. 23-21 on the Stanger home scoreboard. Miners by 2 with 1:27 to play in the first half. We'll be right back. This is Rader Media Sports.
Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
And as you just saw a commercial for Linton Sporting Goods, they want to remind you that they are your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years, they will make sure you're ready to start the season or upgrade throughout any sports season. Find them on Facebook today. Kevin?
Thank you, Heather. 1:27 now remaining in this first half of play. Miners leading 23-21. It's really, the Miners have maintained a lead here for most of this, but it's really been back and forth.
Yeah, it has been for the most part. The one thing about this press is that you leave Sparks alone. She's on the out-of-bounds line right there.
The press works. Sparks stepped on the...
And I don't think you want to do that too much because she's going to get to the basket with the ball. She's not going to let you come defend her.
Miners come across the timeline. Addie McKee to Sullivan. Archer.
Switched up to that zone.
Left side to Olivia McKee. Back to Archer. Bounce pass inside. Franklin back to JC. Archer kicks it out. Addie McKee.
Yeah, there you go.
A Walton Funeral Homes 3-point shot for Addie McKee, her 5th point. Now here's a steal on the cross court. Sullivan takes it. Gets it to Archer. Open path to the glass. Good. JC's got 4, and just like that, the Miners lead now up to 7 with 30 seconds now remaining in this first half of play. Great spurt here by the Miners. There's another one. McKee comes up. No, the ball's knocked away. 5 seconds. Well, we're going the other way. Archer, 17 seconds. Ball thrown away. The Miners run it down.
Holy cow.
Archer comes up with the ball. 10 seconds to play. Time to set up and play for the last shot of the first half.
There you go.
Right side. It's going to belong to Bella Franklin off the front iron. No good. Addie McKee pulls it out. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound pulled out by Owen Valley, and that's how it's going to end. At the intermission, the Linton Miners 28 and the Owen Valley Patriots 21. This is Rader Media Sports.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market, and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our Miners.
My name is Addison McKee. I've been playing since I was in 3rd grade, and my favorite memory is beating North Knox in sectionals last season.
Hello, my name is Olivia McKee. I've been playing since 3rd grade. My favorite basketball memory was the bus ride after sectionals.
My name is Isabella Franklin, and I've been playing since I was in 3rd grade. And my favorite memory is going on a postseason run last year.
Back to intermission where the Miners have a 7-point advantage, 28-21 over Owen Valley. Looking at the scoring for the Miners, Audrey Sullivan coming away with 9 points. That's 4 shots from the field and 1 free throw, 1 of 1 from the line. J.C. Archer, 2 shots from the field for 4 points. Addie McKee, 5 points, a tray and a deuce. Bella Franklin coming away with 3 of 3 from the free throw line and 1 basket for 5. And Olivia McKee with 4 points, a tray and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Leah Sam has 1 point, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 28 points at the intermission. Now for the Patriots, who came out with 7 points in the first quarter and then 21 in the second, at the intermission, have Cammie King with a basket from the field for 2. Audrey Sparks with 11 points. That's coming 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and then 5 shots from the field. She has been a threat, especially putting the ball on the court and driving to the hoop. Mallory Owen has a basket for 2. Hannah Bixler has 2 for 2 from the free throw line and a basket for 4. And Kaylin Green has a basket for 2 for 21, which is where we are. Linton 28 and Owen Valley 21. Your impressions?
A very physical game. Been consistently called, but it's been a physical game. And, as far as the Miners go, they've done a great job defensively overall. I think they're going to have to figure out a way to get some help for Bella or anybody else that's guarding Aubrey Sparks. She has really – they've done a great job of offensively running some sets to get her in isolation where she gets the ball where she's one-on-one and not getting into any traffic until she's in the paint. And she's a strong kid. You can see that. Uses her body well in around the basket. She's going to score and she's going to get her bucket. But what you don't want her doing is getting your players in foul trouble because we don't have the depth to account for that.
She is 11 points, by the way, is a game high at the intermission here. But she is extremely smooth driving to the hoop.
Yeah.
I mean, the one most like her on the Miners would be J.C. Archer. But she seems like she's a step or two ahead of J.C. the way she moves to the ball.
For her first step is really, really good. She has a really good first step. So when she makes that little juke move or she goes to put it on the floor, she's on you. And as a defender, if you're not reacting to that, you're on her shoulder. And as soon as she has you on that side, she's going to body you up and go to the basket.
And I've noticed it's on both. Doesn't matter left or right side of the rim.
Does not matter. So
she's ambidextrous. She can make it count.
Obviously, she's the real deal. It's not anybody saying anything different. But it's a situation where I think for them, they've got to. She's got half their points here. So if I'm Linton's standpoint, I'm gonna do everything I can to keep her from driving, keep the ball out of her hands, and make somebody else beat me. As far as the Miners go, I think they've done a good job of being on the glass. They've been patient on offense, knocked down some threes.
The defense has again helped their offense.
It is, and they've limited shots down here on the defensive end too. There's not been too many situations where Owen Valley's got a couple shots out of there, so those are all good things. They've scrapped for balls, and got to go in at halftime thinking this is a pretty good first half against a really good Owen Valley team, and now the second half is coming. You're going to have to match it because they're not 10-3 for. They're 10-3 for a reason. They're not going to just go, okay, well, we're down 7 points at halftime. It's over. They're going to come out with a fire that's even burning hotter, and you're going to have to match that intensity out of the gate, or you're going to, because if you start the second quarter there, my goodness sakes, in like 90 seconds they had tightened it up right out of the gate. And so they can score in a hurry, and they're capable of that. I don't like how we're responding to their press down here. We've got 4 kids, and they've got 4 kids, and we're all free throw line and extended down, tucked underneath, and it don't matter who you throw the ball to. There's somebody 10 feet away from you that's going to trap you. So I'd like to see them spread that out a little bit so that they don't get crammed down in there so tight, and they've got room to operate and make that trap come from a little farther distance than what it's coming right now.
We should say for the Linton Miners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls have scored. For Owen Valley, it's 5. But, again, if you look at Owen Valley scoring, and Greg alluded to this, with Cammie King with 2, Mallory Owen with 2, Kaylin Green with 2, Hannah Bixler with 4, it's the 11 points of Aubrey Sparks that is really hurting or keeping right now Owen Valley in the game. If you look at the Miners, on the other hand, Audrey Sullivan, yes, has 9, leading the way, very similar to Sparks, but Archer with 4, McKee with 5, Franklin with 5, Olivia McKee with 4. And, I mean, they're more active. You got more scoring going on, so equally divided around the team.
Well, and you've got to play us straight up. We don't have anybody that you want to go out there and say we're going to take away. Now, somebody could get hot and they could make some adjustments, but when you look at it just straight up, you got 5 kids on the floor that can score. So you've got to kind of play us straight up that way. And if I saw anything out of the Miners on some situations, there were some times when they went in to the paint and they got in there, inside that 10-foot area, and they wanted to, like, kick it out or avoid the contact. They're going to have to go up hard and get that contact, because it's going to be one of those situations where I think at some point these officials will call some of those fouls, and you're going to get to go to the free throw line where.
But you have to not be afraid to take the ball into the lane.
You've got to. You can't be afraid of getting your shot blocked, and you can't be afraid of contact, because you're going to get it blocked and you're going to get contact.
Let's take a quick last break before our second half. This is Rader Media Sports.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So we're under a minute now before we can get started in this third quarter. Again, Linton coming away with 12 points after one quarter, and then 28, so they added 16 in that second quarter. The Patriots had 7 in the first quarter and 21 at intermission now, so they had 14 points. So the Miners stayed aggressive and still outscored them by a basket, and it really seemed like right when Owen Valley was making a move, the Miners were able to use that press and able to get some points back on the board.
That last minute and a half there, you don't know how that's going to close out, and we closed out really well that last minute and a half and took a lead from, a 1-point game to a 7-point game. So
March Madness Sandhill Crane Festival is brought to you by Friends of Goose Pond in partnership with Goose Pond Fish and Wildlife Area. Kickoff is February 14th and all day Saturday, February 15th at Humphreys Park and Goose Pond Visitor Center. Visit friendsofgoosepond.org for more information.
Now it's the same starters. It's Hogan, Bixler, Green, Sparks, and Owen for the Patriots. For the Miners, Sullivan, Archer, McKee, Franklin, and McKee. The Twins. Here's a nice steal by Bella Franklin. Is she going to go coast to coast? Yes. She did not make the shot, but right to Greg's point, she was not afraid of going right in there. She's fouled. She'll go to the line.
The foul, Miners come out a little 1-2-2, and they're trapping it on the sides, and got an errant pass there that Bella stepped in front of.
6th point for Bella, and more importantly, 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
She shot it well tonight.
29-21 Miners on the Stanger home scoreboard, just starting and she doesn't get the roll. We jinxed her on the second one. But we're coming the other way. 29-21, Miners on top, Patriots with the ball. They go inside, shot up, no good by Owen. Miners coming the other way. They get it to McKee, and it kind of goes right through the breadbasket. And it falls to the Patriots, and they're coming the other way. Bixler Now works it on the wing. Now they go to the left side. There's Sparks all by her lonesome. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Cleared out of there by the Miners. Sullivan's going to take it to the well, and she gets it. 11 points for Audrey Sullivan.
Good start here for the Miners.
31-21, up by 10. And, I thought that ball was going to go out of bounds. It did not. They were able to hang on to it. There's another loose ball. Archer coming up with this. She pulls it back out. Franklin. Bounce pass right corner to Olivia McKee. She bounces it out to Archer, then to Addie McKee, back to Olivia. Archer, Sullivan. Miners will reset. Olivia McKee to her twin sister Addie. I thought she was going to back her on in, but she did not. Sullivan. Franklin kicks it out to Archer. Spin, shot.
Get in there.
Won't get the roll.
Good move. Good shot.
Rebound pulled out of there by Sparks. Passes to Owen and then immediately back to Aubrey Sparks. Left-hand side, Green. Now inside in the middle, boy.
Olivia did a good job there.
Archer going for the steal, doesn't get it. Sparks with a runner, makes her pay. Cashes in. 13 for Aubrey Sparks. She's well on her way to her average of 20 for a freshman. Archer.
There you go. Drop it in there.
Gets it inside to Bella. Shot up. No good. Short.
Looked like a clean block there.
Coming the other way. Sparks tries to save it. And an errant pass. She cannot. Minor basketball.
Bella fell away just a little bit that time. I think, you want to see her use that strength and go up strong.
McKee pass to Sullivan. There's a 2-on-1. They go to Archer. Reverse layup. Chasey makes it count. 6 points for Archer. 33-23. Miners maintain their 10-point advantage with a three-quarter press. And ultimately, it's going to end up in Sparks' hands. Over on the right side, Bixler.
Be aware of where she's at.
Hogan. Sparks. Back to Bixler, and she cans the tray.
That's a big shot there for Owen Valley.
A Walton Funeral Service three-pointers, 7 for Hannah Bixler. 33-26. Miners on top on the Stanger Homes scoreboard. Addie McKee working on the left wing. Bella Franklin. Sullivan. Screen set for Addie McKee. In and out. But the follow is too hard. Franklin can't reach it, but Olivia McKee does. Archer kicks it out dangerously to Addie McKee. Back to Olivia McKee. She's in trouble. And they're going to say it's Owen Valley ball. Tough break for the Miners on that possession. They had their opportunities.
Yep. You don't want to miss those short ones.
Sparks will bring it up. Bixler wanted another tray there, but couldn't do it. Gets it back to Sparks. Sullivan waiting to guard her. Two freshmen against one another. Now they whip it over on the right side. Bixler again, this time no good. Sullivan with the rebound. She's decked, and they call a traveling call. Wow. She literally got decked to the floor and said she traveled. Okay, we got an inbounds going here. Sparks with the ball. Bella Franklin staying with her.
Miners switch back up here to man. Another.
Bixler on the right side. Back to Kelly Green. Archer is on her. Archer knocks the ball away. Out of bounds. Owen Valley ball. Green to inbound. Hogan. Left side Bixler. Puts it down on the right hand. Kelly Green. Sparks. No good. Gets her own rebound. Spins the other way. Hook shot. That's no good. And that's out of bounds. Minor basketball. So they had their opportunities on that possession as well.
Yes, they did. Here comes your press. Worst, don't throw it there.
Addie McKee. Sullivan. Hits it across the timeline. Right side, Olivia McKee. Hook pass to JC. She couldn't get anything done with it. Tries to put it up with the follow. She's stripped. She brought the ball back down, and right away there to get it was Kelly Green. Shot up no good. Kaylin Green, I'm sorry. Miners coming the other way. They're up and down the floor here in this third quarter. Bella Franklin. Olivia McKee. Addie McKee. Hook pass out. Bella shot. Olivia McKee. Shot no good. Follow good. Is that Sullivan?
Yep.
13 points for Aubrey. Boy, she's going nose to nose with Aubrey Sparks. They're both with 13.
It's Audrey Sullivan.
Audrey, yeah. Shot up, no good, but a foul call.
They got Archer on that. Nope. Sullivan, I'm sorry.
First free throw up and good. Bixler will get another one. She now has 8 points in the contest. More importantly, if she's 3 for 3 from the line as she gets ready to shoot her fourth free throw. Olivia McKee has gone out to get a rest. Let's see who's come in. Aaliyah Sam. Second free throw is good as well. 9 points now for Hannah Bixler. She's having a good game. Sullivan will bring it up. 35-28. Miners by 7. 1:50 to play here in the third. Addie McKee hands it up to Bella Franklin. Aaliyah Sam. Back to Addie. JC Archer going in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. And what are they going to call? They're going to call a jump ball. The ball stays with the Miners. Boy, JC Archer was having none of that jump ball. She tried to rip that ball away. It's a physical ball game underneath there tonight. On both ends, as Greg's pointed out. Sullivan getting ready to inbound, kind of loops it into Bella. They almost tie her up, and she is able to slide away and get the point. They were so interested in stripping the ball, they left an open lane to the hoop, and that is now 8 for Bella Franklin. 37-28. Sparks waiting. Gets it to Mallory Owen. Owen to Hogan. Down to Sparks. She jumped up and then came back down, and nothing was called there. I can't believe that. It just, maybe she didn't come all the way off the ground, obviously, because the referee was right there. There, they inbound the ball. Hogan with it out on top. Hook pass. There, a drive to the hoop.
Aaliyah Sam there.
Foul on Sam. Lily Miller was going to the hoop. She was fouled way before she got there. 47 ticks remaining here in the third quarter. Sparks, three-point jumper. No good. A wall ball. Not even close. Miners with a 2-on-1 break. Get it to Sullivan. No good. Loose ball. Anybody's ball. Who's going to come up with it? It's going to call a foul on Addie McKee. Oh, my. They had the break.
Yep. One of those you got to, again, finish. I'm not so sure Addie.
She was almost too far under.
Well, they didn't pick her up. She probably should have went ahead and took it herself there at that point. You get in that far on the paint. But
30 seconds remaining. Lily Miller getting kind of tied up. She's trying to pass the ball away. She does to Aaliyah Sam. Miners off and running the other way. She kicks it out. J.C. Archer from Trey. No good. And they're going the other way again. Aaliyah Sam, a good defense. Archer close on the steal, but no go. Wide open Trey. No good. That's a wall ball. Now the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's Owen Valley ball. 4 ticks remaining here in the third quarter.
Not sure how that one ended up here.
37-28. They get it into Sparks. 3, 2, 1. Trey jumper off the glass, and it falls for Bixler. Hannah Bixler. It was a 2?
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. 2 points for Bixler. That's 4, 7, 11 for Hannah Bixler. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's 37-30, Miners by 7. This is Raider Media Sports.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Hannah Bixler kind of owned the third quarter for Owen Valley and really for the game. She had 7 points in that third quarter.
She played really well that third
She
quarter.
really did, including the three-pointer right at the end of quarter number 3. We're in the fourth and final quarter, brought to you by Key Associates of Linton. Miners leading 37-30. Owen Valley with the ball. Sparks wants to go around Bella. Tries to spin and get her ball up there. No go. Follow, no go. Rebound pulled out of there by Addie McKee to Sullivan. Bella. Franklin. Back to Audrey Sullivan. Addie. Olivia McKee, her twin sister. Back to Bella. Sullivan calls for the ball. Archer. There, wide open, but shot blocked. Great block by Mallory Owen, but the Miners get the ball back. Right, almost blocked away there. Olivia McKee backs her opponent down, her defender down, and then gets fouled. Bixler picks up the foul. Addie McKee will go to the line.
In other Greene County lady basketball, we have a score update. WRV 57, Bloomfield 14.
Wow.
As a final. Wolverines now moved to 9-3 on the season.
Bixler picks up her third foul. Addie hits that free throw for 6 points, gunning now for her 7th. And these are her first free throws of the night. And that's unusual because she normally drives the basketball right in the lane.
She did a really good job of being strong and getting that in there, and either going to get a shot or I'm going to get fouled.
7 points for Addie McKee. Owen Valley coming the other way. Mallory Owen, I'm not sure what happened. She hit the deck.
I think they got Bella on that.
And that is the third foul on Bella. 6:48 to play in the game. Hogan gets the ball to Sparks. Franklin on her. Now to Kaylin Green. Now over on the right side to Hogan. Bixler in the lane. Shot up, no good. But she's fouled. Leah McKee. Back to Addie McKee. Archer. That was Sullivan starts the drive. Owen goes for the steal. Sullivan gets it back to Bella Franklin. 5:27 now remaining in the ball game. Sullivan tries to back her defender down and gets it back out to Bella Franklin. It goes out of bounds. Minor ball. No, that's the correct call. I know some people are up on that one, but it went straight out of bounds. I don't think the referee liked that comment, did he? Kind of looked over at the coach for Owen Valley. Gave him the death stare. McKee up off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Owen Valley. Sparks kicks it out to Green. Back to Sparks, a tray in the air, no good. Rebound is tapped around, out of bounds, minor ball. 5:02 remaining in the game. So are the Miners trying to ice it? Is it a little early to try to ice it?
I don't know that they're trying to ice it, but I think they're trying to be real deliberate. And listen, there's a foul. You got to call something there. But
Bixler, I think that's her fourth.
I think Addie just got under the bucket a little bit more than she needed there. But they're going to press. This is going to be 5 minutes of craziness here because it's going to be they're coming at you and you've got to handle it.
Addie. Bixler is on her, and she does have 4 fouls, so she'd be egging for her 5th here if she's not careful. Sullivan. A lot of catcalls from the crowd. Now what do we have here? Offensive foul on Archer.
Yeah. Not sure who. McKee.
Oh,
Addie.
It's her second. Bixler's going out. They got to protect her foul-wise. Cammie King is coming in the ball game now for Owen Valley. Hogan are bringing the ball up against Audrey Sullivan. Audrey going the other way. Shot up, no good, but a foul. She'll go to the line.
Good job by Audrey there.
Cammie King gets the foul.
Kevin, I'm watching Audrey Sullivan tie her tennis shoes, so that
answers the question.
Answers the question from earlier. The shoes do have shoelaces.
All right. 13 points for Audrey. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Make it 2 for 2. 14 for the freshman. Second free throw is good.
Kevin, you didn't see it, but we had a little boy that was wanting to shoot the basketball and ran out on the court on the other end.
No, I didn't see that.
Very cute.
Owen Valley across the half-court line. Working the ball. Owen trying to go inside off the glass. No good, but a foul called. And it will be 2 shots for number 5, Mallory Owen.
She made a very strong move to the basket there.
I think both teams have realized the path to winning this is right down the lane. Because neither team is shooting all that well from the outside.
Right.
3 for Mallory. Second free throw, up no good. Rebound pulled down by Bella Franklin. 4:20 to play, 41-33. Miners by 8, and they have the ball. Sullivan. Hands it off to Addie McKee, to her sister Olivia. To Bella. Sullivan. Miners, as Greg pointed out, being very deliberate here. Wide open underneath was Olivia McKee, but the pass wasn't the best. Tried to get it to Archer. Oh, my. Sparks, trying to save it at the last minute, actually ended up giving the ball back to the Miners.
Again, we got trapped down in this corner. We got to keep it out of there.
Addie McKee. Archer driving with the left hand, and she gets fouled. And that one is going to be on number 4, Aubrey Sparks.
JC did a good job there. Good, strong move to the basket.
6 for Archer. These will be her first free throws of the night. Miners so far have been very good at the line. As this game winds down, that'll be important if that trend continues. Second free throw off, no good. So she gets 1 of 2, and it makes it 42-33. Miners by 9, 3:40 to play. Sparks with the ball, having trouble.
Timeout, Owen Valley.
And Owen Valley calls a timeout because they sense the problem for their star, Aubrey Sparks. 3:35 to play, 42-33 Miners. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
And as Alicia Cornelius, you just saw an ad for Alicia Cornelius. She says it's not about protecting my family. She says, let me help you protect yours too. Serving Indiana and proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-512-8941 to speak with Alicia, one agent for all of your insurance needs.
So far, 2, 4, 6, 15 points for Audrey Sullivan. She is the high scorer in the ball game, and for obviously Linton, it's Hannah Bixler, by the way, for the Owen Valley Patriots with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 14 in the game for Hannah. She's played extremely well.
Miners switching back to this.
Hogan loses the ball. Miners come away with it, but whoa, there. McKee is decked kind of with reaching for the ball was number 5, Mallory Owen, and she got all of McKee. And they're going to say, let's see what the call is here. McKee going to the line, and Owen Valley coach really not happy about this. Olivia McKee, or is it Addie?
Olivia.
It's Addie.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Is it? Because Aaliyah Sam, I get mixed.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Addie.
Okay. Addie McKee gets the free throw. She's now 3 of 3, gunning for her 4th, obviously. She has 8 points right now. Make it 9. 9 for Addie McKee. Miners in a full court press. 3:20 remaining in the ball game. 44-33. Miners by 11. They get it to Sparks, and there's the 3-on-1. J.C. Archer elects to just foul her. And has that 3 on Archer?
That's the one thing about this press. They're putting Sparks in the middle, and if she gets the ball in the middle of the floor, we got problems because she's going to break it down.
That free throw is good. She had 11 points at intermission. She has 3 now in the second half. She's shooting a free throw. See, she's now 2 of 4 from the line. 4 points for Sparks in the second half, 15 total. Miners, Sullivan with the ball, and she's decked. Boy, it's very physical here, and now I don't know. They call a timeout. Man, there's a lot of yelling going on, and I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite this volatile. Still yelling. 3:09 to play, 44-35, Miners by 9. This is Rader Media Sports.
Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
.309 to play in the ball game. Miners with the basketball. So they'll not be shooting. They'll inbound. There's a foul call. They call a foul on Bella Franklin. They both jump ball at the center court between her and number 5, Mallory Owen, and they call a foul on Bella.
I mean, as physical as this game's been all game, I'm not sure you call a foul there on either one of them.
Mallory is 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
That's 4 on Bella.
It's 4 on Bella. There's missed that free throw. She'll get another one. Owens, second free throw on the way and good. So it's 4 points now for Mallory.
Go.
Miners get the ball in. Sullivan across the timeline and then stops. She's trying to get around. Hook pass. No. Picked up by Addie McKee. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is physical. And there's a foul finally whistled. And Cammie King looks like she didn't know what that was about. It is physical both ways, folks. And I'm not just saying one team over another. It's a very physical ball game. And I hope it doesn't get any worse. Free throw up and no good. Olivia will get another one. She's got 4 points on the day. She's now 1 of 3 from the line. Gets the second.
Addie.
Oh, is that Addie?
Yep.
I just gave Olivia 1 point then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 points now for Addie. There's a foul called, and that is on Addie. I don't know how many that is on her now. That's 2. 45-36. Miners by 9. 2:46 to play. So once again, it's Mallory Owen at the line. Mallory determined to get this one down, and she does. Five points in the game for Mallory. Second free throw off the iron. Bella Franklin knocked down. Again, no foul, but they're going to say the ball stays with the Miners. Greg, you said one thing. If you're going to do it, be consistent, and it is consistent both ways.
Yeah, it has been.
Sullivan now with the ball. She's going to bring it up against the double team.
Get it across.
Miners get it across. Bella Franklin, bounce pass. Out to Archer. Archer throws the ball up. I'm not sure if that was a real shot or not, but she drew the foul. Let's see if it's going to be 2 shots.
Contact.
So J.C. Archer will go to the line. She's 1 of 2 from there. She, right at this point, has 7 points on the night. Make it 8. She's gunning here for a 10-point lead with 2:23 remaining in the game.
That's 4th foul on Owen as well.
Archer hits them both. Boy, money free throws. 47-37. Miners by 10. 2:23 remaining in the game. Owen Valley bringing up the ball. Hogan going to Sparks. She's going to want to drive. She does. Shot no good. Rebound, pulled down. Sullivan across the half court. McKee. Sullivan. Bounce pass, shot up off the glass by McKee, no good. They went for the double team, and quickly, when you do that, you're leaving somebody open somewhere. You just got to find them.
Did a good job of finding Olivia that time.
Now this is Olivia at the free throw line and not Addie. Free throw, no good. Olivia get another. Number 20, Bixler, is coming back in the game. Now she has 4 fouls, but she has been extremely valuable for the Patriots. So her back on the floor is a big deal. Great free throw, and 1 of 2 from the line from McKee. Olivia now with 5 points on the night. 45-37, Miners by 11, 1:48 to play in the game. Shot inside. Great
good shot
by Mallory Owen, who's making her presence felt. And that's going to lead to a timeout. 48-39, Miners by 9, 1:43 to play on the Stanger home scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
From the time we are babies, we understand the importance of saying goodbye. Viewings, funerals, and memorials give us that opportunity. Though needs and customs have changed, the importance of these gatherings remain the same. We laugh, cry, and share great stories. We also feel the true meaning of support from our family and our friends. It's another way to help through the grief process and begin to heal.
.143 remaining in the ball game. 48-39, Miners by 9. Keep in mind, Owen Valley coming into this game with a 10-3 record. Miners 4-5. Miners trying to even it up at 500 if they can pull this one off. Bella Franklin getting ready to inbound. There's a short ball. Sullivan tries to save it, cannot. Miners going the other way. The shot up no good by Sparks. I'm sorry, the Patriots going the other way. Sparks was fouled, and see, this stops the clock and allows them to make hay at the line.
Minute 34 on the clock, and that's going to take a while.
15 points in the game so far for Sparks, make it 16. She's averaging 20, so she's very close to her average. Second free throw, good again. Addie McKee, gets it over to Bella Franklin, now to Sullivan. J.C. Archer wide open underneath the hoop. Sullivan did not see her, but Sullivan drives in, but again, stops the clock. You got to make the free throws. Audrey Sullivan will step to the line. She's 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight. 15. 2, 4, 6. 15 points. She now has 16. Second free throw, good again.
Big free throws.
Impressive night. She's 5 for 5 from the line. Miners lead it 50-41. Bixler going to go all the way to the wall. No. Sullivan pulls it down. Across the timeline. Gets it to Archer. Archer in the lane. Shot up, but won't fall. But she'll go to the line. She'll shoot a pair. Got to make them. JC so far tonight, 1, 2, 3, has shot 4 free throws, 3 of 4 from the line. By the way, that's, I believe, the 5th foul on Mallory Owen, is it not? Yeah, so she checks out. JC hits it. 10 points for Archer. Again, it looks like the Miners may have at least 3, maybe 4 players in double figures at the end of this, Greg. But right now, the W is more important than anything like that. 52-41 for the Miners. Bixler kicks it over to Kaylin Green. Back to Bixler. That shot way short. Sparks gets the rebound and puts it in. Great work around the board. Now they immediately go to the full court press. Sullivan with the ball. Gets around a triple coverage, and now they have a 2-on-1 on the break. They're going to ice it, though, and hold on to the ball. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Archer with it. To Bella Franklin. Working the ball around.
They didn't foul.
They got to watch 5 seconds here, right? There they get it. Watch they know that. Get rid of the ball. McKee. Addie steps up. That's going to do it. The Miners are going to win it. The Miners equal their record to 5-5 with a 52-43 win over Owen Valley. Owen Valley drops to 10-4. The Miners up their record to 5-5. We'll be back with the E2 Custom Creations post-game show when we return. This is Rader Media Sports.
E2 Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
So the Miners win by 9, 52-43 over the visiting Patriots from Owen Valley. When we total up these points, I think you'll see part of the reason why. There's a lot of things attributed to this win tonight, and Greg will certainly have more on that. But Audrey Sullivan coming away with 9 points at the intermission. She had 8 more in the second half for 17. That was a not a game high, but it was a team high for Linton. J.C. Archer coming away with 11. Addie McKee coming away with 10. Bella Franklin with 8. Olivia McKee with 5. And Aaliyah Sam with 1. Now, I did not total up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. The Miners shot 28 free throws. Craig, do we have a total on? I'll count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 of 28. I was just counting the free throws, Coach. It took me a while to get through them. 22 of 28 from the line. That was really important down the line. But I look at this scoring, and again, you're really close to 4 girls in double figures again, Coach.
Yeah.
Sullivan with 17, JC with 11, Addie McKee with 10, and I'm just totaling these up for the first time for the people at home. Bella with 8, Olivia McKee with 5, and Aaliyah Sam with 1. So Bella was a shot away from being double figure as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we've talked about it. We want to see multiple girls get a lot of shots up and get confident and score for us a chance to do some stuff. I mean, credit out to Owen Valley. Trace is really good. They got a really good team. They played really hard.
This was as physical a ball game as I've seen, I think, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, obviously both
you
of
go
us
in the
were
lane, you were paying for it.
Yeah. Both me and Trace were a little angry, not at each other, but yeah, I mean, credit to them. They play hard. It made us play hard, made us grow up today. We got to have those games. I mean, coming into what we have to go through in January, it's going to be pretty tough going into sectional. So we're going to have to play through some contact and again, grow up a little bit more.
I'm curious because 12, 13, 14, 15,
Scored
16.
every point in the fourth quarter was from the free throw line.
They shot.
Yeah.
They shot 17 free throws, and you shot 28.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you win in the lane more.
I think so. I think so. I'd like to see the stats on how many threes they shot.
You didn't take as many. You guys didn't take as many threes.
Not too many. I mean, we wanted to go, our zoom action a little bit and get downhill. I thought we could space them out a little bit, which we did early. We spaced them out and got downhill. I thought Bella was really active in that aspect, and JC and Audrey had a really good first half with her speed and going against that. I think it's. I mean, it really helps us out a lot. And then getting the twins going from outside. I think the last, a minute 27 there in the first half. I got a little angry. Got him in the huddle and timeout, and
they got a run.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a run, and got into them a little bit because. I don't think we were playing real hard, and I thought we acted like we were tired when we're not. So
it was tough sledding against the full court press.
A little bit. We're better than that. We'll watch it on film. I think we were shying away from a little bit of contact. I mean, they played through enough today, but I think we were a little bit shying away from the basketball a little bit. We got to be tougher. We got to be mentally tougher. So.
We knew coming in that Aubrey Sparks was good. She got her average basically 19.
Yeah,
game high.
Yeah, obviously we wanted to slow her down a little bit more. I still think Bella did really good on her to start the game. She just got in foul trouble there, had 2 early.
Coach, she only had 3 points in the third quarter, so she kind of was out of the flow of the game in the third.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to get everybody involved too.
Bixler had a good game for them.
Bixler had a good game. I thought Five played really well for them too. I think she's going to be really big for them.
Mallory Owen.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't think she scored very much, but she was just involved with everything.
But she showed up down the stretch, Coach.
Yeah,
she was helping them down the stretch.
Yeah, I think we took her out of it in the first half with how we were spreading the ball in our zoom action. But we mixed up some things today defensively. We went 12 a little bit. I didn't really want to, but I don't think we were active enough. And that's probably with me in practice. And everything starts with me. But the girls played their butts off today. They're in the fourth quarter when you got to win. Seniors stepped up a little bit. Freshmen played big. I mean, they still made a couple freshman mistakes, and I said they covered themselves by making 4 free throws.
You had a rough start in this season. There's no doubt about it. But you've evened it up now at 5-5. What do you attribute that to mainly?
The girls. I mean, I'm not scoring. I'm not rebounding.
I know you're not, Coach.
But I mean,
you seem to have found
in.
yourself lately, but that was by shooting threes, and you didn't do that tonight.
Yeah,
you only shot 2. You only made 2 tonight.
Yeah, I think it's just finding confidence in each other. Really, I think they're coming together a little bit. They're talking a little bit more to each other on the floor. Obviously, I'd like a little bit more, but a coach always wants a little bit more. But yeah, I think they're playing really well together. They're feeding off each other. And we talked about it a couple games ago, doing a little bit of full court press, mixing up a little bit of defense, putting a little bit of pressure on here and there. I think it changes how we play and how fast we want to play.
And I was afraid depth would become a question tonight, but Aaliyah Sam came in and gave you some breathers.
Yeah, gave really good minutes. I didn't get her in the fourth quarter like I wanted to. Got a little dicey there and kind of just had to roll with what we had.
You didn't foul anybody out, and I was afraid for a while that fouls might mount.
Yeah, we had to get smart. We did. So that's smart. I don't know if you heard me say that all the way up here or not, but I'm yelling, "Get smart!" And finally we started doing that a little bit.
It was easier to hear the other coach more than you. In fairness, he was a lot louder. Greg,
I thought you mentioned it there earlier. I thought you guys probably switched your defenses up the most you've done this year, and Owen Valley really had some problems with that, especially start of third quarter. You guys come out, I think, a 1-2-2.
Yeah.
And that was it kind of took Sparks out of the flow a little bit. I don't know if that was your intent or not, but
yeah. Well, really, we thought she was going to be in the middle,
yeah.
And he kept putting her on the right side, which doesn't either help or hurt or whatever.
Right.
But we wanted to just take her out of the middle and try to get that first trap and then just read it. And, it just mixed it up a little bit. And, he's had to face it for 9 years against us.
Sure.
And And he's got a really good offense against it. But when I think we're quicker, we're gonna go get there. And once we got determined enough to where we seen the trap happen and feed off of it a little bit. You guys talk about getting that shark tasting blood or whatever. I think we did that a few times early. So
yep. Good win.
Real good win.
Yeah, great win, Coach. Congratulations. You're even up at 5-5. Have a good holiday.
All right, you guys too. Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas to you. Coach Garrett Van Evender with a big win tonight with the I want to go over Owen Valley scoring. Greg, I didn't get a chance to do that. Cammie King with 2, Aubrey Sparks, with 19. That was the game high. And as I said, she had 11 at the intermission, but only 3 in the third quarter. It looked like she was a no-show, but then she came on strong when the game was on the line in the fourth.
I think, again, the third quarter, I think that some of the defensive stuff that Coach used and switched up, it felt like it kind of took her out of the flow just a little bit there. She was on the perimeter a little bit, and again, hats off to her. She's a wonderful player. I mean, still 19 points, so she still got almost her average, and she's going to be one that you're not going to want to play. There's a lot of teams that aren't going to want to play with her on the floor just because of the talent she has.
So Mallory Owen coming out with 5 points. 7 points for Mallory. Hannah Bixler with 4 points at intermission, but 13 at the end. She was strong in the third quarter. Had to go to the bench with 4 fouls, and that hurt their team. Yeah. And then Kaylin Green with 2 in the game for a total of 43. Scoring by quarters. It was 12-7 Miners at the end of 1, 28-21 at the intermission, 37-30 at the end of 3, and 52-43 at the end of the game. Greg, you could argue that run at the end of the first half maintained them for almost the rest of the ballgame.
Again, that was opportunities present themselves at different times, and we had an opportunity there to close out that half. And did a really good job of it, and just kind of got us a little cushion, a little bit of breathing room, so to speak. And then the other part of that is what happened after halftime. We played the quarter. If you look at the scorebook, it's 9-9. That each team scored 9 points the third quarter, but we really come out early and set the tone in that third quarter. We got several steals, got a bucket, we widened the lead, and then. Now that gap's different. Now you play different. Now it's a little harder for them to play uphill. So, again, Miners, great job tonight. It was a really good win. And this Owen Valley team,
they're a good team.
They're good, and they're going to be a handful.
Let me let you set the table for Linton, because they came out at the start of the year and just things were not going well. It didn't look like it was going to be a good year at all. They have battled back and even the record at 5-5 against tough competition.
We talked about it early in some of those first games that, not only, Coach Van Evener's been with the program, but he's now the head coach. So he's going to do some things a little differently than what was done before. There's some similarities. You got 3 kids there. You lost most of your scoring. You got 3 kids that are coming back, and then that now have to change their roles a little bit, and then you're adding some freshmen and some young, inexperienced players to that mix. All of that takes some time to gel and to do and to figure out your roles and who you can trust and what's the coach trying to get accomplished. All of those things happen, and it takes some time for that to occur. And here we are, right before Christmas break now, and you're starting to see that gel together here. And, big conference game Friday night, too, for them. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all continues to build and continues to gel together as we go.
Well, my final word will only be they are finding different ways to win almost every night. Mm-hmm. And that, to me, is impressive. It's not all three-point shooting. Tonight it was actually more from the free throw line and not being afraid to take it down the lane. But they're finding ways to eke out victories, and that's impressive. Miners go to 5-5. Owen Valley to 10-4. The final again here, 52-43 Miners. Heather?
So, as always, we'd like to thank our sponsors for this game and this season. And you see on the screen the Miner Pride sponsors: E2 Custom Creations, Michelle Stanger with Stanger Homes, Crane Credit Union, Team Ortho, Audrey Sparks with Richard Brown Insurance, Linton Sporting Goods, Jathan Wright with Indiana Farm Bureau, The Grill of Linton, Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets, Alicia Cornelius with Indiana Farm Bureau, and Jordan Vaught Insurance. Then we also like to say thank you to our starting lineups, Klusner Construction, quarter sponsor, Key Associates of Linton, press box sponsor, Walton Funeral Home, and then also we'd like to say thank you to these sponsors who were mentioned in rotation tonight: Fish Monuments, Violet and Company, Linton Cycle Sales, Mayor Preble and the City of Linton, Brock Anderson Construction, Friends of Goose Pond, Save a Lot of Linton, Autumn Trace of Greene County, month-to-month sponsor, Midwest Satellite, and then those pregame and halftime rotation sponsors, Green Streets, Veach Cattle, Bloomfield Bandanas by Brenna, Donnie and Marilyn Clayton, Tim and Joan Warwick, and Margaret Ann Simon, who we would like to request you leave your light on until essentially late Saturday night. And when we say late, probably midnight, because that's probably when the ball game will be over. So as Greg sent me a text message, thanks so much for this, Greg, that on Saturday, the information that we have found for the Oakland City tournament, Huntington St. Joseph in West Washington will play Rock Creek Academy at the time is 6:30, and then Wayne, West Virginia will be playing Linton at 8 o'clock. So, Kevin, you and I, we don't have a color announcer that night, so you and I are going solo, and we're going to head to Oakland City, and we'll be sharing all of that information for all of you this week. And so, for Greg Elliott, Kevin Rader, and myself, this is Rader Media Sports.